like Barakat de Salah for all of us here. And so Barakat de Salah. So our Muslim brothers and sisters who haven't brought us our meat yet, we're waiting for you. Adele Umar Ibrahim, good morning to you. Yes, we're still waiting for the meat. We're waiting for the meat. Where's our meat?
But I heard this is not the one that they killed the cow.
No, but so, even if it's chicken.
Yeah.
It's chicken, but it's chicken.
It's chicken, so you're waiting for the
chicken. And their chicken is so nice. So Adele Umar Ibrahim, good morning. I'm waiting for my chicken stew. It hasn't come yet. So I'm still waiting. Yesterday, my neighbors were really playing loud music. That they are part
and they didn't bring you chicken.
Anything. Can you imagine? Neighbors of mine. Didn't force at all. Maybe you don't know that I live next to you. But Barakat Salah to
yes.
Muslim brothers and sisters. It's a beautiful day. It feels good to be back on your screens again.
It really does. As usual, we are always very, very excited being on your screen. So today, spend the Eid Mubarak day with us, the morning with us right here on Prime Morning. And as usual, we urge you to be interactive with us on all our social media platforms. Facebook. See, our Facebook, those of you who send messages to our Facebook, we promise you today we'll be reading all the messages from Facebook. Is there any last one that you want to wish? A happy Eid Mubarak? You can send it to our WhatsApp number 055-157-5757 and we'll definitely wish them on your behalf.
You know, let's do something amazing. Like we always do. We give you the opportunity to join us via Zoom on Fridays. Now today, we are giving you the opportunity to join us via Zoom because it's a holiday.
Yeah.
And want to celebrate all our Muslim brothers and sisters. So why don't you join us via Zoom and wish your Muslim brother and your Muslim sister
wouldn't be bad at all.
Eid Mubarak.
Yeah.
Great for you to do that. Let them see you on TV. You know, let your loved ones know that you love them that much. To wish them on Zoom. So join us via Zoom. I think when we go for the news flash segment, that's when we are going to do that.
Yeah.
So we won't wait at all. We'll give you the opportunity to wish your loved ones happy Eid Mubarak.
And definitely we do have a show for you. Rosen has just given you a little bit of what to expect this morning, but we want you to be a part of the entire show, and that's the reason that we're opening the Zoom up for you to join us. And so what other thing do we have for our viewers this morning?
So we have a lot, actually, but I want to say that for my Muslim sisters and brothers who are watching me this morning, if you love what I'm wearing, I go from House of Fab, and she sells fabulous abayas.
Yeah.
She actually sources from Dubai, some from, I think, Turkey, some from India. She goes to various places to get the beautiful abayas.
Right.
And so thank you so much, House of Fab, for making me look fabulous. And this morning, she has different types of abayas. Yesterday, I got there and I was blown. I was like, what?
You didn't know with exactly what
I always thought that abaya was one size fits all, but it's not. And so yesterday, I got a size for myself. So don't forget your size. If you go to House of Fab, you get a beautiful abaya. Is it you want all the diamantes, the glitters, and all of that? Oh, you want something Swedish like what I'm wearing, like, you know, the rich auntie vibe? Just go there and she'll sort you out. Even my headscarf, I see Edua, she actually gave it to me. So she gave me the one under. I didn't know there was something under, so she gave me that.
So it's two different
scarves. So she said, you put this under and then you scarf it. I'm like, oh, okay. So this is really a house of abaya. So it's called House of Fab. Just go there and she'll let you look fabulous. She's at Punglo Road, where I think it was ash foam or something that was there, very close to that side. That's where she is.
I believe you can get her on Google.
Even when you go on social media, on Instagram, she's there as House of Fab, and just purchase whatever you want. She's there. Anyway, so news flash segment. We're still fixated on Galamsey. We still have to fight the Galamsey. I don't know if yesterday you saw a video of a trending video of it was a slide. It was a, should I say, landslide or something that happened, and the pit fell. And the people there, by the grace of God, nobody lost their lives. But machines were destroyed. And people were excited, saying that if you attack the earth, one day the earth will come back fighting you.
That's true.
And yesterday was something else. Now, we will go to another place where we have seen 15 excavators that have been seized by the person who has the authority to mine in that side and the Forestry Commission. He joined forces with them to fight the illegal miners, and they've seized 15 excavators. But the question here is, what are they going to use the excavators for? Are they
going to burn them? Are just going to leave them?
What are they going to do? Because we've seen it before.
Yes, we have.
They didn't really win the fight against Galamsey. And so
it even got worse. Yeah, it go well.
So what's going to happen with regards to all these 15 excavators that have been seized? That's a question for the gods. But if you join us, probably we'll get to know. And also, yesterday, we didn't hear too much of a good news where our vice president was rushed to the hospital.
Yes.
She received an emergency treatment at the UGMC. However, she's been flown out for further treatment.
Yeah.
We are praying for her and we hope that she gets well soon. But one thing that has caused some sort of, controversy or conversations in the homes is the reason why they are flying her abroad. So people are asking, is it that?
Do we not have adequate health care?
If, the vice president or the president or the minister of the United States of America falls sick, they won't fly the person to Africa and say that we are coming for herbal medicine. You know what I mean? you won't hear even the vice president of South Africa being flown into Ghana.
Into Ghana,
you know what I mean?
Right.
So what are we not doing right in our health sector that will let all our leaders be flown out when they need medical assistance? We've seen it time and again. It keeps happening and happening and happening and happening. What can we do to fix our health sector? Or it's supposed to be like this?
This is very heartbreaking to know, and we are hoping and praying that something drastic is done about it. But this conversation, this is not the first time that something like this is coming up. It keeps on coming up day in, day out. It's a recurrent situation. And so the question here is, what is making them lag behind when it comes to our medical health issues here in Ghana? Well, you can share your thoughts with us on our social media platforms. Right after the News Flash segment, I'll be bringing you trending stories. Stories are trending. So over the weekend, I noticed Richard Niyamakwe has been massively trending on social media, and he trended again on Saturday, I think on Friday specifically, where he made some donations towards the Eid to the Sheikh. And the amount of money that he gave out, the items that he gave out, and not just that, the way he gave out money to the boys, something small for the boys. It's massively trending on social media. Looking at, so JRA came out saying that,
that's
yes.
FIC.
Yes.
It's not JRA that sees this account.
Exactly.
It's FIC that sees the account. FIC hasn't come out.
But JRA is saying that they have done nothing to his account. All they are looking at is the taxes. So
what happens is that GRA will come after you for your taxes, but cannot freeze your account. So who can freeze your account if GRA is coming for you? FIC. And FIC is not even probably freezing the account because of non-payment of taxes. You have to be able to declare where you got your monies from.
But the question here is, if indeed his accounts have been frozen, how come he's still spending amounts of monies? These amounts of money, still doing all these benevolent acts, giving out monies, giving out food items and all that. He's still being public about it. So somebody would think that, he would be quite private. He will not be out so much. But then, he's still out there.
We are praying that whatever it is between himself and FIC will come out of it. We are praying that whatever is between himself and GRA
he'll clear.
We don't want to see another number one, where number one was... story started, he was throwing lavish parties and he didn't mind and, doing all his things until everything came crashing down. You know what I mean? So, yes, we've seen it happen before. I don't want that to happen. I don't want that because I want to see a Ghanaian flourish. I want to see a Ghanaian billionaire like we see in Nigeria and other countries. I want to see that. But I just want to see it so that it's done also in the right way. So whatever it is, I'm hoping that he comes out of it because I'm happy for him. I'm happy that he has money. You know when you're happy for people who have money, God also bless.
Oh, yes.
I'm happy that he has money. I'm happy that he can afford whatever he wants to afford. I just wish that he'd come out of it.
Well, let's see what some more updates in relation to his lifestyle and his financial situation would come up. We'll definitely bring that to you during What's Trending segment, so stay tuned for that. And some other stories that are also greatly trending on social media. Now, today, since we are celebrating our Muslim brothers and sisters, we're going to look at their culinary. You mentioned their Hausa stew, how delicious their stew is. Exactly, yes. So today we are going to look into their culinary, how to garnish, how to serve, how to make it presentable, especially, during this Eid. You are going to have visitors, coming home today and tomorrow. So how is the best way to serve them for them to feel at home, for them to feel good about themselves and celebrate the Eid with you? And then we are going to look at some other meals as well, of theirs as well. So we're going to have Aisha in the building building this morning who is going to delve into all of that for us. So if you want to learn something about the culinary skills of our Muslim brothers and sisters, stay tuned for that conversation.
All right, so I think we should take our Eid Mubarak quotes for the day. And it reads, on this day of gratitude, may your home be filled with barakah and your soul with peace. Barakah is perfume. Oh. Yeah, that's perfume called barakah.
I thought it's baccarat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so there's no
baccarat.
Yeah. Okay.
It's baccarat.
But those Latafa perfumes, they have
different names.
I see a baccarat perfume before, though. I know because I wasn't talking about baccarat. I was actually talking about a barakah perfume. Yes. So on this day of gratitude, may your home be filled with barakah and your soul with peace. Eid Mubarak 2025. So I'm just wondering the meaning of barakah. Maybe anybody who joins us via Zoom this morning can explain to us what a barakah means. Maybe it means love or something. So maybe that perfume means love. You know what I mean? Yeah. Join us via Zoom this morning and let's have an amazing time.
We do have a show for you guys, so be ready. Join us on all our social media platforms. Good morning and welcome to Prime Morning.
Prime Morning. Happy Eid Mubarak to all our family who are Muslims. We love you so much. And now today we dedicate our show to you. And so today, if you see me looking all amazing in my abaya, it's because of you, our Muslim brothers and sisters. That's how much we love you. Happy Eid Mubarak. We are still waiting for our food, though. You still haven't given us food. I haven't eaten anything this morning because I know Ajia will be bringing me food. I know Adele will be bringing me food. So I'm still waiting for it to be delivered to me. I'm waiting. I know you love me and I love you. So you know Ajia called, when Ajia called in on Friday and said, Roslyn, I love you. Ajia, I thought the love was like deep like that. You know, Ajia, I was waiting for my food. What's my food? Anyway, I'll be waiting for my food though, but I love you all and I know you're having fun. Please be safe out there for us. We need you alive. And so as much as you're having fun, please do not engage in anything violent. If anybody, tries to upset you, just today, for the sake of Prophet Muhammad, ignore them. Okay, and let's live in peace. We love you so much. Today's a good day to be happy. Anyway, so there's so much that the portals are reporting, and this is the News Flash segment. It's proudly brought to you by Franco Trading Enterprise. Still phone Papa Pefi. I want to say a very big thank you to House of Fab for making me look fabulous this morning. My lovely abaya is from House of Fab, and all she sells are abayas. So whether it's for a man or a woman, whether it's for your wedding or you want to be a regular guest or you're going for a party and you want to look good, or you're going to the mosque and you want to look good, and this particular celebration, just go to House of Fab. You can find them on Instagram, House of Fab. That's how they are called, House of Fab. You can also locate them at Oponglo Road, on the Oponglo Road, the stretch. They are there. Just go to their shop. You see amazing and lovely outfits there. They gave me everything today is by House of Fab. All right, so let me go on my Joy Online portal and see the stories that are there. But a very big thank you to Franco Trading Enterprise for always having our backs. Franco Trading Enterprise, still phone Papa Pefi. So we'll start with this very first story, which is a tragedy that happened yesterday. Now, I think it happened on Saturday, but the news broke out yesterday because the fight was, I think, Saturday evening into the morning. A young Nigerian man died after, a bout that was between himself and a Ghanaian boxer. It happened at the Bukom Arena. As of now, we don't know what killed him, but we know that he collapsed in the ring, and unfortunately, he lost his life. By the time they got to the hospital, he was not alive. He was not breathing. And so at this point, we pray with the family. And I know I said, well, I'll bring you more on this particular story during Trends. All right, so let's see the other stories in here as well. There are other stories. All right. So again, we have here Mahama gives Chief Justice 10 days to respond to removal petitions. Now, we know that the president received about 3 petitions from some persons who are citizens and not spectators about the removal of the Chief Justice. Now, the president presented this to the Council of State to have a conversation or to sit on it and deliberate and decide on whether it was worthy for it to happen or the Chief Justice deserved to be in her seat. Now, the Chief Justice requested to have the petitions so that they could go through it, and also, you know, if they have to go to court, they will go to court with it. I think it's been given to her, and the president has given her 10 days to submit a preliminary response to 3 petitions demanding her removal from office. Now, this is what the story says. The directive was contained in a letter signed by Callistus Mahama, Secretary to the President. The Chief Justice requested copies of the petition on Thursday, 27th. This comes on the back of petitions submitted by 3 individuals on February 14th and March 17, 2025, alleging misconduct and abuse of power. Now, according to the letter, President had initially written to Do Ajaho, Chairman of the Council of State, on March 24th, 2025, forwarding the petitions for consultation as required under Article 1466 of the Constitution. So the president has come out to say that he is given 10 days for this to be done. All right, so more stories here. Okay, I think I'm just losing my stories. Okay, let me just go down, down, down. All right, so here we have another sad story that we heard yesterday that we're not too happy about is the vice president who has to undergo treatment. Now, there was an emergency, of course, and it can happen to anybody, whether you're a baby, whether you are a teenager, whether you are, you know, in your early 20s like myself, you know, mid-20s like myself, the Gen Zs, or, you know, you're in your 30s, 40s. No matter your age, you can have an emergency, and it happened to the vice president of the Republic of Ghana. Now, she went to the UGMC for treatment, and we are hearing that further treatments will be received abroad. Now, this is one of our topics for this morning because it caused a lot of conversations on social media. Now, one thing that people are talking about is the fact that if we had proper health care, we won't be flying our authorities outside for proper health care. And so we'll talk about that during our conversation. Anyway, so more stories coming up. So this particular issue is quite interesting, I must say. It says, shocking and excessive. Lawyer challenges $18 million verdicts in Anas Kennedy Japan case. I don't know who this lawyer is, and so I'm very interested. I think I'll read just a little bit about it. A lawyer representing Kennedy Japan has filed a motion urging the court to drastically reduce the $18 million verdict awarded to investigative journalist Anas Arimiao Anas, calling it clearly excessive and shocking to the judicial conscience. In a letter to Judge Jeffrey Beecham, attorney E. Carter Corriston Jr. argued that the damages awarded were not based on actual losses or competent evidence, but rather on emotionally charged arguments made by Anas's lawyer. The award of compensatory damages of $80 million returned in 30 minutes clearly breaches the threshold of shocking the conscience, even viewing it in a light most favorable to the plaintiff. This is from Mr. Corriston, and that's one of Honorable Kennedy Japan's lawyers. Now, will they win this fight to reduce their money, or the money will stay, or it could shoot up? So this is it. Now, this petition is not going to be like, okay, we petition and you get the money reduced. It could go up depending on what Anas's lawyers also decide to fight on. All right, so other stories here. Okay, so this particular story is another thing. It's also linked to our conversation for this morning. And it says that, sorry, not this one. This is not the one I was going for. All right, okay. Let me try and get the one I was going for. All right, okay. So I think the one I was going for is this one. And The president says that he is disappointed as Chief Justice's letter leaks before reaching him. It's still in connection with the whole removal of the Chief Justice, the petition to remove the Chief Justice. And when the Chief Justice requested that she receives the petition of these 3 individuals, it leaked before he got it. And that letter was supposed to be meant for him. So how did it leak? Who leaked it? Why was it on social media? Why were people talking about it before the President of the Republic of Ghana received the letter? Now, he's not too happy about it, and he's hoping that in the near future, things will not be leaked on social media, especially when they are private things. It has to be discussed before it gets leaked on social media. Anyway, this will be all our stories for now. But today we need you to join us. We want to fight against Galamsey, and it takes you and I to fight against Galamsey. A big thank you to our sponsors, Franco Trading Enterprise. Still phone fee. Whatever gadgets you are looking for, whether mobile phones, television sets, CCTV cameras, we say worry no more because we have got you covered. Now, all you need to do is to download the app on your phone to make things very, very simple. It's a Franco Trading app, or visit our website. That's www.francotradingenterprise.com. Franco Trading Enterprise, still phone fee. I'm not here alone. I've been joined by the wonderful Awo Kekali. Good morning, Awo.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing well, yourself.
I'm fine, thank you.
Looking good.
Thank you very much. It's all courtesy House of Fab.
Wow.
Yeah, she styled me this morning. And I feel like I look so fabulous as well.
Seriously?
Yeah.
And
so
it looks so good.
Thank you. If you have any event, like you have to go and represent, your Muslim brothers and sisters, just go to her. She'll style you.
Okay, where?
Yeah, she's at East Lagos. You know the Baulishi Road?
Yes.
Yes, so Ponglo Road. That's where she is.
Wow.
Just go to her. She'll
I
style
think
you. Yeah,
I love it.
Thank you so much. All right, so on that note, since Awu has joined us, I think we should start our conversation with the Galamsey issue. Galamsey is still a menace. I don't know how we can fight it. We know that the government has promised to fight Galamsey. The steps that are being taken so far, are you happy with it? Do you think it can be fought with these steps? Now, yesterday, there was an issue that popped up, and this is something that happened at Tano Anwea. I think I got the name right, Tano Anwea area. And this happened because the man who has been given proper, ownership to have a concession in that area, his area was being encroached by illegal miners, and he worked hand in hand with Forestry Commission to seize 15 excavators. I say congratulations to him because you know what? Not everybody will do this. Some people are even scared for their lives, for the lives of their family members, and so they'll sit back and watch these things happen. And we always say that we have to have an inclusive, thing to fight this particular menace. And so this happened in Tano Anwea, and it is a raid that they seized 15 excavators. But the question here is, what is the seizing going to do? Because we've seen it in the past. Excavators were seized, excavators were bent, but illegal mining got worse. Awo?
Good morning to you once again, and viewers. Are we going to talk about the vice president?
Yes, we will.
So I can talk about this.
Yes,
Okay.
let's talk about this. Then we talk about the other one. Yeah.
Galamsey. For me, I've always said that we've had mining with us since Godisberg's time, and that's not the first time we have been mining. But it's like when we're talking of Galamsey, we bring the small-scale miners, those who have the right or the legal right to mine. We lump them together and we all call them Galamseyers, which is not very fair to them because some of them are not happy with it because for them legally, they have the right to. And you see, when you go to some of these communities or when you are close to people or you are coming from there, then you know the kind of damage we are doing to the society and ourselves. We have a farm at Asamankesi, and a river runs through it. The cocoa farm, a very big cocoa farm that was handed down from, I think, 3 generations back. You can imagine that they said they found gold on the land, so they want to buy the place. And the first question I asked him, if the old people sold it, are we going to be able to even inherit it? Or will the land be there as we speak? And we have so much irresponsible mining in this country that we finish mining and we don't care what happens next. We leave it, people fall into pits, they die and all that. And it's unfortunate when you go into this, those illegal miners, they are rather armed. And the kind of weapons they have, I wonder why, I don't know, but the police or the security agencies license those things for them. You are going to mine. So what do you need a gun for if you are not into anything illegal? So some of these things, I think we have to really look at them. The, what's the name? The registration of guns and all that. I don't know if you've seen that video going around at a funeral where people were called to come out with their guns.
I've seen the video, but I don't think it's illegal for individuals to own.
No, I know it's not.
Yes,
but I believe that some of these things should go back and really look at them because. I'm going to mine. What do I need the gun for? And it's like almost every one of them, because they get the money, are able to purchase one. And because of that, they have the license to do all those things. And I don't think it's the best thing. Some of them, when you get close, you hear, they die and they don't even see them. Wow. They die and they bury them. Or they kill them and they bury them. A whole lot of things are happening in those areas, especially with those into this small-scale thing we call galamsey, not small-scale miners who have their legal rights to mine. And unfortunately, some of them, because they realize that those into this illegal mining are doing better than them, or they are into areas that they are able to mine better, they also join them. When you have the license not to mine, and now you join those who are mining in the water bodies, we join those from outside to mine. And I'm talking about our immigration policies too. Because at the end of it, you get everybody and anybody enter this country. And we don't know what they come to do. The next thing is you hear them mining.
Recently, we heard about 15 or something number of Chinese persons who had been arrested in connection with the ECG lost containers. And so when I saw it, talking about speaking about the immigration thing, I was wondering, did they enter into this country legally?
Question.
You know, and if they did, what right do they have to do what they did? If they did enter here or they live here legally, who is backing them? Because you can't just go to the port and get these things.
These are the questions I've been asking. Because how do they enter this country? As what? Tourists? Business people? Miners? Or what? And what is immigration doing about these people entering this country? Because we have seen it over and over that the Chinese is taking over virtually everything in this country. They are into mining, they are into, even farming I don't have issues with. But this, is it Chamfine or whatever, those machines they bring, does it not come from the ports? What is the port security doing about this? When these machines come, are they inspected properly? Even before this thing travel from Accra or Tema to wherever it is going, the villages, the Ashanti region, the eastern region, the western region, is it inspected on the road? Because we know that at a point, sometimes these things happen. We get people do this thing. We enter, we see police people inspect cars, but we don't see any arrests being effected, and all we see that the car will just pass, and the next thing they are in the forest, they are on our water bodies, they are just mining everywhere and doing illegal things in this country, and we don't get to say anything to them. And I asked the immigration, the customs, the security agencies, as at a point of entry and exits, what happens from our ports, from the airports? What is being done to make sure that these people come? If whatever they say they are coming to do, that's what they come to do.
How do we check them in here?
How do we check them? How these opinion leaders, or how do they get the lands to farm on, to go mine on?
Mining.
What is happening in this country? Don't we have our chiefs again? Don't we have opinion leaders, our assemblymen and all that? Look, those times I love to go to the villages when we are on vacation because you go and you see that systems are properly in place. Things are done properly. Our chiefs are just on top of issues. Things are done well. But it's unfortunate now when you go to the villages, it's like everybody have thrown their hands in this peg. The chiefs don't even know how some of these people get into their community. And you get them arrested. The next thing is they say calls from higher powers or that kind of thing. Above, calls from above, whatever it means. And the next thing is they're out. I remember recently, there was an arrest in one part, I've forgotten exactly where. Erastus was there or something. And the next morning, we hear the commander there have granted bail. And one issue I also have is, when we travel out and we are found on the wrong side of the law, we are jailed there.
Jailed.
But we want to take them out, and the next time they are coming with a new name. And they are back into the mess, the criminal activities.
All right, let me
that
go
is happening
online
here.
And speak with, Erastus Asaridonko, who has joined us. And Erastus is really fighting Galamsey. He's given his all. He's going through all the threats, but yet he is doing so well without any fear. Erastus, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
God's grace. I'm good.
Thank you so much for joining us this morning, and thank you for fighting Galamsey. What's the current state of it? I know we spoke last week, but today's another day. And yesterday there was a video trending where we saw, a collapse or a landslide that happened. It was trending, and also the 15 excavators that has been seized at Tano Anyia. But what's the current state as we talk this morning?
Well, what we are realizing now is not good. We are seeing a situation worsening, and we are not seeing what government plan towards fighting this is. In fact, the Tano Anyia enclave has become a hotbed for Galamsey these days. The more we talk about it, we draw government's attention to it, we don't see government's plan to raid the forest of illegal miners. We are rather seeing entrenched positions, vested interests, interferences with those who are trying to fight the menace aside government. And that is not good. For example, this week, from Thursday, we've been hammering on the number of people who have taken over the forest in Tano Anyia, and we're expecting that government will send in a response. That has not happened. Now on Thursday, the Forestry Commission and the one who legally owns a concession within that forest, Clean Jobs Company Limited, decided to send troops in there to drive them away. Now, if I tell you the number of interferences, the people who were coming in at this time to stop them from doing a legitimate job. Now, we have been hammering on this for a long time. We expected the RESEC, the Regional Security Council, that's Western North, to have acted. They didn't. Now, soon as the Forestry Commission, which is mandated by law to protect the forest, and the concession owner went in to drive them away, now we saw the regional minister step in, drove himself to the site, and asked them to stop tracking the excavators they have seized in the forest to the nearest assembly. Why? Now we have the district and divisional police commands at Inchi sending armed policemen to confront the task force because they claim that the task force is not doing a legitimate business. In any way, where was the police when we were talking about the illegal miners besieging the forest? They did not act, but they rather acted to go and confront a legitimate body that is driving criminals out of the forest. So it begs the question that who has the interest of the country at heart? If we are not fighting as government, If certain institutions are going in now to do their legitimate job, now we have other people accosting them. We are now fighting the people who are rather fighting the criminals in our forest. And that is not good.
Wow, Erastus, this is quite shocking to hear, I must say, because if those who have the legitimate right to do the work, they are being fought, then I don't know if this fight is going to yield any proper results.
In fact, across the country, my dear, when Chinese nationals are arrested, illegal miners, I don't know how to describe it. The way people, policemen, other people are ready to grant them bail so fast.
Really?
Lightning speed, yes. When you arrest illegal miners, the way people are in a hurry to grant them bail is shocking. When you report illegal miners within your community, the complainant now becomes the person who is now being targeted. How is that possible?
Erastus, what could be the reason why this is happening?
Because people get serious money from it. If you are able to grant bail to a Chinese miner, you get your cut. People strike deals. And I have personally notified certain authorities about the role of the police at certain areas and how certain police officers have stayed in Galamsey areas for far too long and have become so compromised that the moment you report and you are even by citizen arrest, you arrest people, you take them to the police station, they are willing, they are in a hurry to grant them bail. It happened in our case. When we were beaten at the Galamsey site,
really?
and we were expecting the police to act.
Erastus, when you were beaten at the Galamsey site, the police did not make arrests, or they made arrests and they granted quick bail. Which is which?
When God's grace, the people, after beating us so much, left us in the forest and were able to find our way to Manswe Dubia to do a report. They gave us armed policemen to take us back to the site where the people are to arrest them. Mm-hmm. When we went there, they were there all night, but no arrest was made. We even told them that we know where the rest of the people were hiding. We had pickups, brand new high-loss pickups, police pickups. Let's go there and effect arrest. They said the pickups cannot go there.
Wow.
And if I tell you the bottleneck we had to face, even in prosecution at the moment, it will shock you. And that's the kind of system we are running. And so you ask yourself whether indeed the government in power, with all the promises that they made to secure forests and to prevent mining in forest reserves, whether they are really committed to that or it was just a facade.
Okay, now let me ask you this. They've seized 15 excavators. You don't think it's a step in the right direction?
Well, so they seized the 15 excavators. That's where the regional minister came in, that he was not notified of the operation. And so they stopped acting the excavator to the asset. After accept act why? Now, they've been given the green light to transport them. And so as of yesterday, they were transporting the 15 excavators to the nearest assembly.
They were transported it to where? Sorry, your sound, I didn't hear you too well.
To the NT District Assembly.
Okay.
You know, these are supposed to be used as in protection. And then when the miners heard that the operation was happening, they had already tracked 25 of the excavators from the forest to the nearest village. And when the task force wanted to seize those excavators as well, you had the deputy forest manager of that area saying no.
Okay.
So you see, it's a whole murky situation. Sometimes you don't even know who should be doing what. Wow. People with divergent views, vested interest. Because how come the person who is supposed to protect the forest, he has seen that excavators are being tracked from the forest, used in illegal activity. and they've been tracked because operation is coming up. They got a tip-off. And now the task force is in. Let's seize those excavators and let the people come and answer why those excavators are at the edge of the forest. You said no. And then somebody steps in and said, don't track the machines to the nearest assembly. Why? The police come in and they are fighting the government task force. The task force that's supposed to do the right thing. They are fighting them because they feel they are not doing a legitimate job. What is their case? Crime is happening within a forest. So they should have rather gone in to help arrest those people.
This is a little murky, I must say. I don't know how you are handling this, and knowing very well that even when you try to fight it, you don't get the needed support that you should be getting. I don't know, the strength that you have, I don't know where you get it from, but I pray that God will continue to give you the strength that you have to keep fighting. And we are hoping that we'll also be able to use our voice to back you from the studios and keep on letting people hear that we have to do this together to fight Galamsey. Erastus, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
I'm grateful.
Have a good day.
Same to you.
All right, so we are still in here, and I've been joined by Tabitha Ayila. She is representing NPP. Good morning, Tabitha.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing very well.
Great, and thank you so much for coming. This is the first time coming, right?
Yes, please.
The first time meeting you. Everything good?
Yeah, everything is fine.
Fantastic. So we are talking about the fight against Galamsey.
Yes.
I'm sad, you know. I don't know, but I was just hoping that we'll not get to this point where we keep on hearing that even the authorities can't do anything. Especially when I heard about the Tanwanya, I was happy that something was being done. But from what Erastus is saying, it's not what it seems. We thought something was being done, but it's the opposite, because authorities are fighting themselves to prevent, you know, some excavators from being seized and all of that. And for me, again, I say I know that it's a struggle for communicators to speak for your political parties, because last year NPP had to speak and you had to find a way, because individually you don't like what's happening, but it's happening. Today, NDC is in power. It's happening. And I know how Awo has condemned this act, but Awo, we are hearing from Erastus that this is what is happening. So let me bring you in, Tabitha.
Can I just round up?
Yes, please go ahead.
So from what he's saying, it's so unfortunate, because like you said, we all thought that something is being done. So for me, the IGP should be seen to be doing something.
Yeah.
Because his people cannot always let us down this way. Because when you bill someone, you get a cut. Who in this country ever enjoys their salary? We all at a point feel like our salaries are not enough. So you don't just take advantage of situations because at this point you are there and you feel that this is an opportunity for me to do this thing to the nation. IGP, we are calling on him. He should do that. The president has said that if you are an appointee and you want to go into Galamsey, then find yourself out because he will not spare you. And so I don't think that any appointee will support anything that is going on. And I beg them, no matter who you are or no matter whatever is happening, if you get into a community, you can't just enter that community without making sure that you consult the people in charge. A government is in power, a minister is in charge, the security, whatever, task force is in charge there. You want to do something. I enter Joy Prime, and I know there's a producer here, there's a host here, whatever it is, I fall on the producer first before I'm taken here.
Yeah.
So that we don't get this conflict of whatever.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we make people feel that they are not doing whatever. Maybe they wouldn't have heard whatever was going on. You are on top of issues based on where you are standing.
Yeah.
Also, somebody has been able to come to you, Erastus or whoever, something like this is going on. What stops you from calling on the right authorities to go help you do this thing so that you do the thing and do it right?
Well.
So that it won't be as if somebody is trying to sabotage the effort of someone. What authority or based on what are you trying to do what you are doing? If you said there's another group who is trying to do this, I am not saying that we are all supposed to help from the landowners to whatever, because we know the chiefs are the custodians custodians of the land. So by all means, the lands are coming from the chiefs. Even if I own a land here, we have Joy Prime, we have Joy FM, we have all those things, and maybe one of them is mine. By all means, the chief will be aware that this land is built, because someone has to sign at a point. So we are begging them. We shouldn't also, because we want to be seen to be doing something, do everything. We want to do things without the proper.
We should do it well.
Channels.
Okay.
So that I wouldn't sit here if somebody is not doing her work. And you know, these things politically, the cost that you get, the kind of bashing that will come and all that. So we are begging. We know they are doing well. And we just pray that the police will stop giving us all this headache.
Okay.
The next moment is the person is out of.
I'll come back to you. All right, let me go to Tabitha and have her opinion on it as well. The fight against Galamsey. I don't know when we can win this fight, if we'll ever win this fight. I don't know.
Yeah. Thank you very much for having me this morning. And a good morning to my sister, Kekeli.
Yes.
Then to all Ghanaians, especially the Muslims who are observing the Eid festivity. I think the Galamsey fight didn't start today. And with the way it is going, I don't think it will be stopping anytime soon. It is one thing to actually mean to fight Galamsey, and it is another thing to make it a way of gaining some political points. I remember during the campaign season, I know you hosted a lot of communicators here from both NDC and PP, and if only you were following the conversation, you realized that the NDC were convinced that they could stop Galamsey. In fact, they even had some ideas to give to government as to how to solve Galamsey, proposing that there should be, they call it a ban, a total ban on Galamsey. They also asked that government should declare a state of emergency. You know, it is one thing to be at the shore and have a say, and another thing to actually be in the deep sea and have a say. You were at the shores at that time, and you were able to propose all these things. So we are expecting that as you are now in it, as in because you are now the ruling government, you should be able to apply the very things you claimed you would do. I remember clearly that when we were discussing this issue during the campaign season, we made it very clear to Ghanaians that if we politicize this fight, we are going to lose it. And so, as much as possible, let us declare it as a what? A social canker. And let's fight together. Doesn't matter your party colors. We, the MPP, we are ready to help them fight Galamsey.
Are you sure?
Oh yeah, we are. We are committed because we know that Galamsey didn't start today. And so if we do not come together to fight it, it will never end. And that is not how we want it to be like.
What ways are you going to help, if you don't mind me asking?
Okay, so yes, if you have followed our conversation during the campaign and everything, you would see that when it comes to the Galamsey fight and how we wanted to solve it, we postulated everything in our manifesto. It's clearly stated there. And if they want, they can have a look at it and maybe borrow some ideas from it. It doesn't matter. After all, we all want to build a country for all of us. Now, I remember clearly that during the Galamsey fight, the pronouncement that the current president made, I knew that he wouldn't be able to make any change or do anything that can actually give positive impact in the fight against Galamsey. Some of these declarations that he made that I will always condemn was the fact that he is coming to give amnesty to people that have been lawfully convicted of doing Galamsey. Lawfully. I was of the view that, look, immediately you give these people the amnesty, you are indirectly emboldening people to continue in that trade. They didn't listen. Now, from what Erastus is saying, it is clear that they themselves are eager to go and give these people bail whenever they are being arrested. Are we progressing or retrogressing? Which are we doing? Now we have seen clearly who the kingpins of Galamsey is. It's evident. If you have people like the chairman of a political party, and let me be clear, because this is it's a public knowledge, that the NDC chairman came and publicly stopped government officials from conducting a lawful halt to Galamsey, and that he was not informed before coming in. We saw videos during our campaign season of NDC people talking to their members and telling them that vote for John Dramani Mahama, and when he becomes president, we will have access to the gold. And this is what emboldened the youth of Obuasi to invade the concession of the Anglo Gold mines. And we saw what happened after the young men were gunned down. Who were the people that came out to face the media? We have the whole regional chairman of the NDC coming out. We have the vice chairman coming out.
Please, let me...
We have...
There was no regional chairman. I just want to...
No, you come in.
Maybe...
So party...
please write.
Sorry. Okay, so party executives, regional party executives of the NDC came out, leading parties. Yes, some of them came out and they made it clear that these are our boys. At least you should have given us a heads up instead of shooting them down. But you have forgotten that during the campaign, you actually told these young men that when we win, we're going to give you access to these Galamsey sites. As I said, our commitment to fighting Galamsey has always been, hasn't been a secret. We are out there to support the fight of Galamsey. We don't want situations where Ghanaians will have to be talking about Galamsey in the next 4 years when we are getting...
But it's quite interesting. I like what you just said, that, you know, your fight against Galamsey is very, very strong. And we'll have to end this conversation in a minute so I can move on. But it's under your tenure, we saw the worst of Galamsey. Galamsey turned into something else. My whole life on earth, 25 years. I had never heard Ghana Water tell us that, you know, in the next number of years, we could have to import water, drinking water, that we know that it should be accessible for all. We never heard or we never saw our rivers that bad. And so, yes, as much as you were fighting Galamsey, some Ghanaians felt that your fight was a failure because we saw the worst side of Galamsey that we shouldn't have seen. So then what difference will your help make to fight this one?
Okay, so you see, you were talking about the fact that the worst state of water in Ghana was observed under this, our tenure, which is very debatable because as it stands, the turbidity levels of the water hasn't changed. That is, if only you want to do due diligence and speak to facts, because as it stands, because of propaganda's sake, people came out and were saying that the turbidity levels of the water was high. Have we gone back to find out the turbidity levels of the water? Just recently, I had some few guys from the MPP visiting those same sites that people made political capital out of. And the state of the water has not changed.
The state of the water cannot change now. It will take more than 10 years
it's
to change
not true.
It can change
Ask
now?
me why.
Why?
A river is a running water. It's not stagnant. It's running. And anytime water runs, it means that the water you met in 1 hour may not be the same water you will meet in the next 3 or 4 hours.
But research doesn't say so. Research says something else. So when you research, you get to understand that looking at the kind of chemicals that we have in our water bodies, it will take very long, more than 10 years to clear that. And so if we talk about that, and we are talking about just river moving and all of that.
I was specific to the kind of impurity that I was talking about.
Okay.
I was talking about the fact that the clarity of the water.
But I didn't speak on clarity. I spoke on drinking water, which had everything to do with the minerals.
But even, you know, people make this propaganda, and let's make some things clear here. Whenever water goes through treatment, that is Ghana Water Company, they make sure that they treat the water, okay, thoroughly and they make sure they subject the water to quality tests to be sure that the water is wholesome enough for consumption before it comes out. I will not sit here and say that Ghana Water doesn't do due diligence with the treatment of water. If I do that, I'll be a hypocrite. Okay? Now, if the water is being treated for consumption and it is safe for drinking, then there is no cause for alarm. The only problem we may be faced with will be with our vegetation. Of course, we feed from these plants, and these plants will take water, or should I say, take mineral salts from the water to get fruits or whatever for us to depend on. Now, the question is, even though these, what do you call them? In the sediments, you have some of these toxins in it. But let's be honest with ourselves. If it is done on a river body and it is being washed off, or probably it goes deep down, most of the crops that we feed on are not deep-rooted to the extent that they will be able to take up these chemicals that are found deep in the ground. It is not possible. Because plants, depending on the size of their roots, will depend on where they take their nutrients. And look at the depth of water and how far off the chemicals are embedded. Are you telling me that we still have that going on with our vegetation? No, it is not clearly that way.
Are you trying to say
what
that
I am saying is
what
that
Ghana Health Services told us some time ago, not too long ago, that there were children being born with cleft due to water bodies, due to the fact that the minerals in there were so contaminated in our waters to the extent that the food crops that were being planted were being affected. Is not so?
I never said so.
Okay. No, I'm just asking, is that what it is?
That is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that if they actually stopped the mining, the illegal mining, and our water bodies are clear, then we should be seeing some positive results. Okay. But if it continues to be same, then we shouldn't be expecting to hear something different.
Okay. All right.
That is why I'm saying that the river bodies have not changed. The turbidity levels have not changed. The water is still looking muddy. And nobody can say that it is not looking muddy. If only Erastus was online,
no, nobody can say that. I mean, Erastus has made us aware that
so
it's
he would
still bad.
So to say that it is worse.
No, I didn't say it was worse. I said we saw the worst of the worst. And
but do you also know that it was also under the same regime that a lot of measures were taken that still couldn't yield so much results?
That's what I said. I said that you fought it.
We fought it so hard.
But then we saw the worst.
And you see, if you look at the history of Ghana and our fight against Galamsey, you will see clearly that we have mounted the most force.
Okay, on that note, I have to move to our because of time. No, time. Everybody has a time that they speak for.
So
your time is up.
Let me just
30 seconds. I'll give you 30 seconds.
My point is this. Prior to the elections, there was a declaration that the NDC could solve Galamsey within a week. And so I want to see those pronouncements come to life. They can stop it. They have the political power to stop it. The president can act or declare a state of emergency in all these areas. The president can go ahead and make sure that those laws that allow people go into the reserves, the forest reserves, are banned. He can do those things. He should do these things quickly so that we can have a headway.
Fantastic, Tabitha. I will just 2 minutes to make the point.
About the president or the NDC saying that we're calling on the MPP to give a state of emergency. It's not accurate. It wasn't the NDC. You know, Labour, whatever, what's their name? Labour groups started calling for a state of emergency and all that.
No, but I think I read it in the portal so that President John Dramani Mahama did say that the president should...
When the people said it, we all joined.
Okay. So he did say...
So are you saying you joined?
Listen, because we didn't come out. That's what I want to correct. We didn't come out with that thing. Unfortunately, when they had the support that we should do this, when they went to see the president, whatever happened, they decided, some of them decided we are not going to go ahead with the strike or whatever demonstration again. So you can go. For the first time in this country, the Catholic bishops went on demonstration because of Galamsey. That is how bad it is. We are just 3 months in office, and we are putting things in place when the foundations are good. My sister, if the foundation they said they laid, that they fought very well, we wouldn't have been here.
But I understand you, but the power is in your hands right now.
We are doing it.
Declare the state of emergency, like Ghanaian said you should, the NPP should. And it's one of the reasons why they lost the elections.
Why did they stop? Why is it that when they gave them the ultimatum, if you don't do this, we'll do that? Why didn't they go ahead? What was it that, why was it that when they went to the Flagstaff House, they came back and they decided not to go on demonstration? What went into that? We are still working with that.
They have lost power. You are
Yes,
power.
and we are doing. If you look at what we have started, we are on the ground. Problem is, you get people.
I want us to take a look at this video. This video, it happened, I think, it was trending yesterday. So if we can have sound on the video, let's hear and see exactly what happened with regards to this video.
You see, so where's the sound coming?
I don't know already. Huh? Huh? Your machine I found no. Hey, what's up? Hey! Hey! Oh, move here! Move here, move here! I didn't bow! Move here, move here! Hey! Move here, brother! Hey! 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 I come there! Hey! Hey! I find my machine now. Hey! Hey, move here! Hey, Oscar! Move here, Eba! Oscar! Hey, Oscar! Hey! Hey, move here from him! Ah! Ah, come here! Hey! Ah! Hey, what's up? Move here, move here!
I mean, looking at what's happening, I'm just wondering why would people risk their lives? But anyway,
yeah, it's very unfortunate.
yeah, this video was trending yesterday, so this is how
it's like
bad. It's like a landslide. That's what it is, and it kept on swallowing, you know, everything.
Yeah. If humans are out, I'm happy, but the machines, I don't have issues with them.
Oh, but
because
if recently, one minus area, there was the same thing happened, and a small boy died. I don't know whether you heard about.
What's the small boy doing on?
No,
I'm coming. What is the small boy doing there in a Galamsey site?
No, Galamsey, he was at home.
It happened.
It happened in the house.
Yes.
Then it means,
And
like we saw in some areas, people were mining behind their grandparents' kitchen and all that. We saw it and we heard it around that time.
Look,
and it's unfortunate. Do you understand? So Tabitha was talking about a flowing river, which I believe. But do you know the forest is the source of our water bodies? Most of the forest and some of these rocky places. So if you are mining in the forest, how can we get clean water? Because I followed GTV one day. I just sat at home. They were trying to, with drone, trying to see if they can see a clear. And for 2.5, almost 3 hours, I had to leave because they couldn't. They started from a middle of somewhere. They just wanted to see the source. If they would meet
reserves, I have spoken it here time and again that I don't know how this bill got passed in Parliament, LI 2462. I'm still waiting for that repeal, because I still don't understand.
And the president has the power
It doesn't make sense to me. It was in Parliament.
It's in Parliament.
It's in
Yeah, but they were trying to
debating
declassify some.
No.
They are debating on it. They are trying to.
We can't take everything out of it.
Exactly. They need to. So
you
it is the
can't
forest
just rush
reserves
because, yes.
and the water bodies, but there are certain things in there that they could maintain.
Yes.
Yes,
but,
but there was an argument that was put up out there that EPA is mandated to ensure that some quality standards are observed by miners. And that even with the total repeal of that particular LI, there will still be some reasonable level of, what do you call it, control over our land surfaces. So it's not really entirely true that if they repeal the whole LI, it will affect anything. It has nothing to do with anything.
But
It has.
So for me,
you are not in parliament.
So, no, that is why I said that argument that is coming out.
LI-2462, okay,
Maybe
whatever it is,
let's go into it.
all I need is that the water bodies and our forest reserves
Won't be touched.
won't be touched. Those are the things I want out of the LI-2462. Everything else.
Yes, so
But those two things
they can't
should
repeal
be
everything.
repealed. Anyway, I
that's
don't know
why
if
it's
we do have some messages, and then we'll just read the messages. And
That is why we have to do some of this
story. Okay, so
and let me correct this. I think that the president then said that he will give amnesty to people who were legally jailed or something. What the president said was the campaigns behind the mining are sitting in their offices, and they were government officials. Even from Professor Frimpont's reports, there were people who even saw the likes of the Charles Bisu and the rest who were found guilty.
But you didn't see where.
Oh, let me speak.
Okay.
So do you understand? So if the president said all these people were sent to go and do what? Mine for them. It's like I have a land, go and build for me, and now you come and pick up the contractor and his workers on the field. Did the contractor buy the land? No. So the people who own those concessions, who are sitting in Accra in their ACs and sent people, and those people were arrested. They just go look for. What there's no there were no jobs. So they I will do this for you. I will pay you this. I'll pay you this. So people, that's why we say we are going to use all those guys for these land guards.
All right,
so that at least there's a job for that person to do.
Let me let Tabitha react.
So
just 30 seconds to react.
The one joke she just mentioned here this morning.
No, it's not a joke. Don't say that.
No,
don't say that. Retract it. Oh, you won't talk.
Okay. I won't say a joke. But you see, I don't know whether you've seen, she talked about the land guards. The land guards, we all know, is just an excuse of trying to solve illegal mining. These people we are talking about wield weapons that even our military may not have. This is the knowledge we are gathering. And you are telling us that you have land guards that you have trained. The land guards that were on social media dancing and shaking their waist.
No. Hold on.
Hold on. So that is why I said it is a joke.
Okay, Tabitha.
But fine, since she said I should take out that word, I have taken it.
No, Tabitha.
But look, let's face this thing with so much seriousness. You people claimed that you knew that there were kingpins. What is holding you, now that you have the power, what is holding you from making the arrest of these kingpins that you are talking about?
All right, on that note, I just want to read a few messages.
Your constituency chairman are now giving people permission to get into mine areas.
Let me read a few messages.
Be serious here.
As much as possible, Tabitha, please try as much as possible to keep your words very, very. Wait, I will let me handle it. I will let me handle it. I will let me handle it. Every platform she meets. I will let me handle it.
And I've tried to be a friend or to be nice to her, but she won't.
I will let me handle it.
Next time it will be nice. Because this is too early. This is a holiday. We should be sleeping.
I will let me handle this. There's a reason why I am here. Please, Tabitha, keep your words as sanity as possible. I am very So when you say things like "let's be serious," like it's an insult. I'm pleading with. Tabitha,
take it.
Tabitha,
granted.
I'm begging you. Sure. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right. So I'll read a few messages. Good morning. I'm Fowi Nyinyan. I hope I got your name right, Latif. I wish my lovely mother, Hajia Abisa, God gave her long life. My loved one, Hajia Asebe, God give her long life too. All right. So today it's good that you guys are wishing your family members Baraka de Salah. Hi, my name is Patience from Inkenkasu. Rosalie, you are looking gorgeous today. Thank you so much. I want to wish my best friend Waria Dramani a happy Mubarak. Well, she'll hear it. Good morning. My name is Raj Chacha from Yepe in the Central Gonja. You ladies look very, 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 very beautiful in the Islamic dresses. Thank you so much. I wish my beautiful and romantic wife and kids and all my Muslim brothers and sisters around the world happy Eid Mubarak. May this year be a blessing for us all. Thank you so much. This from our case Mr. Rebecca. He says, Eid Mubarak to all Muslims. Today marks a special day of celebration, gratitude and remembrance. Eid Al-Fitr is a significant festival in the Islamic calendar commemorating the end of Ramadan, a month of fasting, reflection and special growth. Eid Al-Fitr holds immense spiritual significance in Islam as a day Allah has designated for Muslims to rejoice in the completion of a month of fasting and worship. The festival begins with the sighting of the new moon, which signifies the end of Ramadan and the start of Shawwal, the 10th month of the Islamic lunar calendar. Eid celebrations vary across different cultures but common traditions. All right, Honorable Akisme, thank you so much for sending your message. Rosalind, good morning. Tell Erastus Asare Donko to take care of his life and his family. He shouldn't sacrifice his life for this nation because it isn't worth it. All the civil society organizations and individuals who are fighting this battle with him have been sorted out. Mahama is not ready to fight Galamsey. I'm Inusa Sulemana from Tolon. Eid Mubarak. My regards to my MP Habib Idrisu. Good morning, Joy Prime. Now that the table has turned and NDC is now in power, why should Galamsey now be the worst under them, according to Erastus Asare Donko? Why shouldn't state of emergency be declared? Why shouldn't all forms of mining stop? See how Madam Kekelia was struggling because of what they said during the campaign. She accepted that. They joined in advocacy and called for state of emergency. Emmanuel M.E.K. Gunyi from Kpeje in the whole West Districts of Volta. Galamsey, some Ghanaians are bent on making money at the expense of our lives. They say they don't have a job as they should poison our water and food. Wicked chiefs supported. The country is in crisis. We normalize every evil thing. If you want a job in government, you have to pay a heavy bribe. Even in the security forces, it's a big shame. Everything you do in Ghana is a bribe and connection. Nobody talks about it. They want a bribe for my Ghana card. I didn't have the money to pay, so I don't have a Ghana card. Really? You don't have a Ghana card? It is your right to own a Ghana card as a citizen, and I think that now it's even going to be free, so don't worry at all. You can get your Ghana card. And good morning, madam. How can a serious government train party foot soldiers to monitor our forest reserves when a whole military couldn't solve it? It's clear that Galamsey will chase the NDC out of power in 2028. Was it all indeed, AI indeed, to fight Galamsey? Maxwell from Talensi. I'll do just one more and then we can go ahead and have other conversations. Hey, Ghana, so now Jocelyn has 10. Who is Jocelyn? There's no Jocelyn here.
I'll be referring to you.
Me, how do I defend the NDC here? I can never defend
you are Rosalind, so you didn't get
My name is Rosalind.
Right. Yeah.
Good morning. Please ask NPP communicator whether she was in this country when Chairman Wontumi was showing gold bars on national television. A word to the wise is enough from Lawrence in Konya. All right, so this is it. So if whoever sent in that message, probably you're expecting me to keep quiet when words are used and it's wrong. I'm sorry, I don't do that. If it's Awo that use the wrong words, I'll tell Awo it is wrong. If it is anybody who does it, I'll have to do it, and because that is my job. Well, so our next conversation is to do with our very vice president, the first female vice president Ghana has ever had, the woman herself, Madam Jane Nana Opoku Ajiman. Yesterday, we didn't hear very good news. She was rushed to the hospital. She was being treated at the UGMC. However, she will be flown abroad for further treatments. Now, this has sparked a lot of conversations in your homes, on social media, across the country, because people are saying that don't we have good health care that should be able to take care of our authorities when they fall sick? Must we always fly them out of the country? So what happens to the ordinary citizen who cannot afford to be flown out and be taken care of? What is happening? Why are we still doing this to ourselves in the year 2025? And so let me start this conversation with you, Tabitha.
Yes. So let me start by saying that I wish our Vice President a speedy recovery. In fact, the whole of NPP is praying for her speedy recovery. It's important. We can't have our first woman Vice President being taken ill, even though it's part of human to fall sick, but we pray for her recovery. I want to believe it is serious. That is why they want to refer her and take her out of this country. But Rosalind, kindly permit me make a little things known to people. In as much as we want to avoid some conversations, but you see, we find ourselves in politics, and this is where you cannot shy away from some things, because the very fact that you are shying away from some facts will one day come to bite you. And as I indicated, we are praying for her speedy recovery. But I remember vividly that some years back when our then Vice President, our then running mate and also the flag bearer of the NPP, currently Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. When he was sick, a whole lot of things were said about him, things that were not in good taste. You have leading members of the NDC coming out and making some pronouncements about our vice president. Leading members like the current foreign minister, Okujeto Ablakwa, when they were trying to get political capital out of his sickness, they did all manner of things and said all manner of things concerning him. The current NPA boss, Edwazi, sorry if I didn't get the pronunciation well, they all made pronouncements that today, as I read through those pronouncements, I feel so sad. You have people like Yaira Koku making all sorts of pronouncements concerning the vice president's sickness.
Today?
No,
oh, back then, okay.
Days.
All right.
Now, let me just take a minute to say, just
read some of the things
read some of the things that they said. That Ablakwa says that they should,
Honorable Ablakwa.
Yes. That public officials should be stopped from seeking medical care abroad. So it doesn't matter whether your issue can be addressed in Ghana or not. You shouldn't be given any medical care provided you need it outside. You should be denied. What is happening today? Where is his voice? Are they not trying to protect the public space? Or they are no longer interested because they are the people in the kitchen, quote unquote. Now, we, as I said, cannot continue in that tangent. And so I wouldn't go low, as they did, to say these things about the vice president. When the ex-president, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, was sick, all manner of things were said. He has cancer. The man wouldn't survive. He's going to die. About 2 days ago, the man celebrated his 81st birthday. Who are you to declare death on another person? The fact that one is sick doesn't mean that the person wouldn't recover. That is why we are praying for her full recovery. And so the NDC should mature and come out of some of these things that they do. It wouldn't help. That is why I indicated that we are committed to fighting Galamsey. Now you have the whole Erastus coming out and saying that his life and that of his family isn't, he said something, he wrote it on his social media wall, okay? That their life are sorry, I've forgotten, I wanted to quote him, but I just cannot quote him, do you understand? So if you have a whole political party that wants to come into power and comes in with a lot of propaganda, but cannot use that same propaganda to make any difference, it tells you that they took advantage of the people and robbed the good conscience and the goodwill that Ghanaians gave to them.
What about our health sector? Do you think we have fixed our health sector so well that we should have our authorities not fly out to receive treatment?
I am a scientist, and so I wouldn't say that our health sector is equipped with all the best equipment in the world to handle all manner of sicknesses. If I say that, I'm lying, because I know that Bolgatanga Regional Hospital, there are some equipment that still we don't have, and that when somebody needs that scan, they need to go to either Tamale, or they come to Kumasi or Accra to have those scans done. And so I wouldn't sit in the comfort of my house, and because I want to make political capital out of somebody's sickness, I say all manner of things. And so I know that it is not all specialists that are in Ghana. We are still, we still need some specialists in Ghana that we don't have. I can tell you for a fact that in my region, Upper East region, I don't think we have an oncologist there. It's just last year that they were able to fight to get some dialysis machine to start handling dialysis issues. And so for me to come here and ignorantly say that the vice president can get all the medical attention she needs in Ghana, then I think that I'll be doing myself a great disservice.
Do you think the political parties have failed Ghanaians as a whole? Because if we look at this in the 21st century, 2025, don't you think that your region should have had all these things as of now?
Yes, as I said, We should have, but unfortunately we don't have. I remember when we started retooling and putting in equipment in the regional hospital, which the ex-president, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo,
a minute more.
Yes, came and commissioned the regional hospital. We had a big facility without equipment there. It took the MPP government to come and put some equipment there. As we speak, they have constructed a modern, an ultra-modern, they call it what, mortuary in the region. And I think it is one of the biggest in the region so far, because those days, the one that we had was not actually good enough to hold a lot of corpses. So you have nearby constituencies like Navrongo, Sandema, and other places bringing their dead to Bolga, because that was the only place that had a morgue. Now you go ahead and you look at the MPP and what we have done so far with our health sector. You remember, during the COVID time, that was when the issue of building 111 hospital came up, because that was what exposed the poor state of our health system. And so when the government at that time saw that there was a need for at least each district in the country to have one standard clinic, they decided to bring about the Agenda 111 project. And even some regions...
How far with it, though?
So far, we are aware that the government was able to commission 3, and we are expecting them to be working. But unfortunately, I think the NDC is not fast-tracking their...
All right, so three out of the 111
are fully built,
okay,
fully furnished, and commissioned.
Okay.
But we still have the others in at different stages of completion.
Okay.
And another thing I need
Tabitha, let me move on. I'll come back to you. Don't worry, because I don't have enough time. Yes,
Thank you so much. I just want to wish our Vice President, I call her the Destiny Child, a female who has led, been the first in most of these activities. I wish her a speedy recovery, that God should take care of her and heal her early. Because when you look at this intensive campaign we went through, and after that, forming governments and running around. Recently, she was at the barracks because she's now the head of the army. It's not been easy, and she's not taking rest. You know, after election, I was telling someone I want to go travel and go and take care. Hey, when they are sharing posts, you want to go and rest. By the time you come, everything is gone. So it's not been easy. So some of these things are expected. And if you look at the age too, sometimes you just have to slow down. But when the thing is demanding, what will you do? She's doing a whole lot of things now, head of this, head of that, going here, doing this, meeting people, just to make sure that the country is on course. You see, when I see them going on a thank you tour, I'm like, these people are strong. Because aside the government work, they have to also do other things, like party work, like meeting foreign. You know, the president traveled, I think, Friday to Abuja. He was back the same day. It's not easy, even though it's flight. It's not going to be that easy. So we pray that whatever it is not that serious. But for the doctors here to say that she should seek medical attention outside, I think maybe it's just for rest or something. Because I know the University of Ghana Medical Center is one of the great facilities.
So it's not really that she's seeking for medical assistance out there? Is that what you're saying?
Oh, no. I said maybe. They, you know, sometimes when you are around, that's why the fact that she might be in the hospital or in the house, she will still have to be thinking of what to do. And not, I'm not saying so because I don't know what the reports, the reason for the doctors to say she should be flown outside for
further checks.
For further checks. It means that because I thought the facility, the last time I was there, I felt that whatever we need was there or is there. Because if you have traveled out to a medical facility before and you are the Legon Center, you realize that I don't know what it is that they wanted to do. They are in the best position to say some of these things are not to be made public. If they should, I'm sure they would have done that.
But do you think our health sector is so strong that, you know, we can handle all diseases, no matter how it is?
I won't say so, but I believe that we've come a long way. like the UGMC, I believe that because I've seen something outside and seeing it there, I was impressed. The first time I was there, I had to take an analogy there, and I was like, wow, it means we've come this far. I believe there is so much to be done, especially when it comes to our districts and all that. When you look at our health facility, if not for the fact that COVID hit us in this country, the University of Ghana Medical Center would have still been closed down. The Bank Hospital would have still been closed down. The Gapoha, and a whole lot of them, aside the ones we really commissioned and started working before we left power in 2016. They decided not to do it, so now we were faced with the reality that, no, we have to really do that. And when COVID came, you saw the caliber of people they took there. And that was what saved us. So what stopped the government from building upon it? We came out with that wild goose chase of Agenda 111. The first time I heard it and I saw the slogan, I was like, this was not feasible. Because someone didn't give a slogan, someone didn't give that promise. He gave us Ghana, University of Ghana Medical Center. He gave us Bank of Ghana, gave us an uplift of Ridge, gave us Gapoha, was doing, making sure that we have chip compounds in every village. That at least it's a first point of call. When you go to Kolebu, when you enter, you know there's not the main administration block, the other entrance that leads you to the morgue. That outer way, when you enter the first facility there, you see this Uniado. We were using to take to places that hospitals were not available. Certain special medical cares that we were giving to people, they were left there to rot. Now they are not even there. They became scraps.
Fantastic. Government is a continuum.
Yes.
Currently, we have about 3 completed Agenda 111s. Mm-hmm. Why are they not in operation?
Madam, you heard the president during his SONA. That thing was not true. And we saw pictures and videos all over social media. You gave us you went and commissioned because you were looking for votes. There were no chairs in offices. There were no beds. Some had.
I get you, but this is a case whereby they've used taxpayers' money to do this. Whether it's fully completed or not, it is the government's responsibility to make sure that you complete it and it becomes operationalized.
Sure.
Why is the building lying there rotting?
We just brought the, what was the name, budgets. They are now going through the budget. So there's no allocation for all those things. I believe that when budget has gone through Parliament and allocations are done, I'm sure, because this is someone who has proven over the years, the president, that he cares about the health of these people. So if there's a project, for him, it won't be a thing because I didn't do it. So I don't care. He has even invited the clergy or the churches, especially the Catholic Church, if they are interested to help build some of these facilities that haven't got into any stage yet, so that they will co-own it or something like that. And we know we have most of these Catholic facilities that are doing so well, and some of them, when you go, it's even cheaper because they get funding and all those grants to help in those hospitals. When you go to St. Dominic and all that, I know people who from Accra would prefer to go to St. Dominic because the place is more favorable and all that than most of our hospitals here and some of the private hospitals. So it's not like the president is not going to do. Early days yet. Budget hasn't, most of the ministries don't even have allocation for anything. And so I was talking to one of the appointees and he's like, I don't even have any, I've not even paid February salaries. So we're waiting for allocation. And the president has proven, he has a track record. So it's not like he doesn't care. He will do it. For 111, and he gave us only 3. That one, we still even have to push him more, which we will do, no wahala. So they shouldn't even be going around even making noise.
So we will see it done
about that. So
very soon.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Very soon.
And I believe strongly that most of these facilities, if we think through it properly, and we will have a state of the art, and we don't have to be rushing. We were talking, this one said this one said this. What didn't they say about the health of Professor Mills in this country? They used it as a campaign tool, message in this country. So some of these things don't even go there. Because when the MP, when it's about them, they always want to play some kind of patriotic, whatever.
All right.
But when it's somebody, look, the health of politicians, if you want to say people who played politics with it, then it's the MPP. MPP brought a lot of things that were not favorable, that was not good on the political platform.
Right now is the fact that we need to make sure that our health sector is so good so that if anybody falls sick, it could be anybody. And when it comes to health doesn't respect anyone. It doesn't, whether you are rich, whether you are poor, health is health. And so if anybody falls sick, especially those who can't afford to travel abroad, we want to make sure that we have a health sector that these persons can rely on. We have a health sector that can save lives. We have nurses and doctors who are working in these health sectors and working with passion.
Sure.
And not dispassion and treating patients as though they don't matter. This is what, this is the plea and cry of a lot of Ghanaians. That's why we are discussing this, and that's why I don't want us to go into this person said that, this person said that. And so, yes, I know the two of you, both of you have said that both political parties said certain things, in the past, but I'm hoping that we move on from that and we just take a quick
And if the Honorable Ablakwa said that we should be treated here, it was then because they refused to open the
UGM.
Yes. And so if we have such a facility there, she went there. Why is it that she wasn't flown at once when it
opened?
Now it is. That was then. That was the reason why he said that. And so, some of these media houses will always want to pick and choose and quote out of the content to make their topics also
let's build a
sellable
Ghana together.
Sure.
Just 30 seconds because they are telling me I have to go now.
When it comes to the Agenda 111, I think the ranking member of Finance, the former Finance Minister, Honorable Amin Anta, made it clear that funds were made available for the continuation of the Agenda 111 project. So if she doesn't know, I have brought it to her attention. So there shouldn't be any reason why the work on the Agenda 111 should be stopped. If they think that what the former finance minister said is a lie, then they should come out with that proof. If not, we don't want to see it stopped in any way.
Fantastic.
Another thing, she has been talking about the UGMC.
What's their funding?
There's funding allocated.
I'll find out.
Yes, please do that for us.
So it's even a story that was covered by your own media.
I'll find out.
He said it, but was there money for it? They would have finished it.
Should be responding. Let your finance minister respond to that. You may not know. Now,
I know,
all of us are
it has to do with. Okay. So let's also take a look at the UGMC that she has been talking about. We all know the UGMC is in two phases. We have the phase 1 and then the phase 2. The phase 1 was built by them. And as we all know, it wasn't furnished. She should know that. We came,
but you took best from there to
and they built the phase 2 and went ahead to finish it.
You took best from the phase 2 and finished what?
Okay. We want to
she should be specific.
That
each of the phase 2, the best they took from that place to Kolebu.
All right,
is that what they're talking about?
Okay, this is all time will permit us for this segment. All right, let me just read a few messages because my viewers at home are also glued to their television set for our conversation, and then we can say a very big Eid Mubarak for everybody. You want my outfit?
Yeah. We were done. Oh, no, because this one we were done.
I'm done. No, whenever she interjected you earlier, I stopped. I said, I will hold on.
But
when we are done,
because you even spoke more than
with
me,
the show,
and you want to still
if my producer told me we are done, then when I was wrapping up, my producer said I should come and so let me finish my message. Good morning, Joy Prime. Please strongly disagree with you for telling Anita that saying let's be serious means an insult. How can you train your party members for some few weeks to fight Galamsey? Timothy Donkoman, Hassan Sise from Zeno Central says that. Let me say Eid Mubarak to all fellow Muslims and to you, Ajia Roslyn, and your guests. Thank you so much. May the Almighty Allah accept our ibadah prayers and forgive us our sins and grant us good health, long life, prosperity, and peace. Thank you so much. Hassan, you didn't bring me food. Why? You send me messages always, but today you didn't bring me food. Why did you do this to me? All right. Sami Boachi Asamankesi says the NDC-led John Mahama making all noises about fighting Galamsey has become a scam and political rhetoric. Look, NDC cannot take the good people of Ghana for granted. While President Mahama is campaigning, saying he will use AI to fight Galamsey, this same party woman organizer was also on a campaign platform promise their supporters to vote massively and they will allow them to do the Galamsey. And we heard many NDC leadership also promising them, including Kweku Buahin. So Mahama should use every possible means to stop Galamsey. We don't want any excuses. Okay, so this one says that Okujeto Ablakwa, okay, I think it's to do with the comments you said. The hypocrisy of leading members of the NDC has caught up with them and they are struggling to defend our vice president to receive medical treatment in Europe. When has the NDC dumped the idea of treating politically exposed persons in Ghana? Madam Post, take a look. Maxwell from Talensi, and he says that the NDC rep is struggling. My NDC. Okay, so Tabitha, are you saying that the MPP want to help the government fight Galamsey? When will Ghanaians stop playing games with our mind? You don't care about us, so don't lie. Tabitha, you said your government fought hard. Maybe you are dreaming, you are playing games all this while. All right, so this is all I'll read for now. So very big thank you to everybody. Oh, you want to greet your people? Okay, please greet your people. All right, so Tabitha,
let me start by giving Eid Mubarak to the former Vice President, Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, and his beautiful wife.
Please tell them I want stew, eh?
Okay, yeah, it's important. His beautiful wife, Hajia Samira Bawumia. And let me also move back to my roots, Bolga Sabon Zongo. Wallahi jamaa na baku Eid Mubarak. Alle meme tamuku. Alle bari abinda duko kuke so usamu. And I also want to give a special shout out to all my Muslim friends. In fact, I would have loved to mention your names, but you know you are many. If I mention one and leave one, there will be trouble. But then a special shout out to Dr. Lolo, to Lawyer Akbar, all of you. Happy Eid Mubarak.
Right, thank you.
I want to wish them, is it Baraka the Salah?
Yes, Baraka the Salah. Eid Mubarak, Baraka the Salah.
One of the astute person in Ablukuma wasted, Alaji, what's her name? Zuka.
Okay.
Zuka, he's been our backbone in the constituency. He's really helped Ablukuma West. This victory, we owe it largely to him. God bless him. We wish him well. I wish all our guys in Tunga and Nasrawa, Baraka the Salah, God bless them. I wish my own Ajia Samira. She has a small shop in my area. It's more than a mall. Anything you need and everything you need is in there. So we wish her the best. We pray that whatever prayer they've done for the month, God will answer them. And I wish Laura to Saka.
Okay. So you see, I was telling you, if I mention names, I have problems. Please, let me just use 30 seconds to acknowledge the Upper East Regional Chief Imam, Sheikh Umar, that I wish him a happy Eid Mubarak. He's a very good friend of mine.
Okay.
And then let me also talk about Alhaj Farouk. Alhaj Farouk, Nabaka, happy Eid. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you all so much. And I want to say a very big thank you to Tabitha Ayila, who represented the NPP, and Awoke Kelly, who represented the NDC. Thank you so much, ladies, for gracing our sets this morning. Very good. I know, right? Thank you so much. And this lovely, thank you so much. This lovely outfit is by House of Fab. You can find them on social media. It's House of Fab, HOUSEF Fab FAB. You can find them there, or you can actually find them around the Oponglo stretch, Bawuleshi stretch, let me say that. They are there, you find them there. They sell beautiful abayas, all types of abayas that you're looking for, you find it there. Thank you all so much. Happy Eid Mubarak to all my lovely Muslim brothers and sisters. I love you all so much. To you, Adel Umar Ibrahim, happy Eid Mubarak. Yes, he's enjoying. All right, so I'll take a quick break on this note. We have other conversations coming your way. To stay.
And we're here live at the National Mosque. This is the place that we are spending sisters. Now, don't forget, it's a holiday, but this holiday is for the Muslims, and it's Eid Al-Fitr. Now, Eid Al-Fitr actually happens to be one of the two Muslims, brothers and sisters, and it's actually the end of fast. It's the end of fast, so it happens every first day of Shawwal, and we're here to actually spend some time with them and celebrate the moment with them as well. Don't forget, they have the Eid Al-Fitr, and then they have the Eid Al-Adha, and this one is a very, very, very short one. You know, the other one comes with a lot of celebration, but we're here to also worship with them as well. So let's have a tour or a feel of how you know, the mosque looks like, and also get to speak to our Muslim brothers and sisters and celebrate this moment with them. So come with me. Today, I am Sheikh KMJ, and I'll be spending time with you. Myself and Hajia Siedua, we are here. So let's also get into it right now. Come with me. Assalamu alaikum. All right, so once you get in, you're given this. This one is going to tell you exactly what's going to be happening today here. And so I've got in my hands, let your dreams always be great. Come to Tenasco, and we're here. Now, I'll be meeting Sheikh. Sheikh Buchi is the one that I'll be talking to. I'll be meeting as well. We get to know how the I worship with them, you know, so come with me. Let me meet Sheikh over here and have a conversation with Sheikh. Sheikh, assalamu alaikum. So Sheikh is here. Sheikh, first of all, just tell us a bit about you, and then let us know where we're going to go first as we tour this place.
Okay. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. My name is Abdurrahman Buchi. I'm the headmaster of Tunekle International Senior High School, the boys department. So you are most welcome to the Ghana National Mosque. The mosque being the main edifice of this complex. I'd want us to tour the place first. Then from there we can tour the schools, and then we see the facilities over here. Okay. Right.
All right, so Sheikh is going to take us around. So Sheikh, where are we going first? This way, right? All right, so come with me. We're right here at the National Mosque. This is where lots of our brothers and sisters have come as we celebrate Eid Al-Fitr, and they are here. They are here to also worship.
Should have introduced this Sheikh Abu Ma'an.
So turn this way. And
yes, sir. This Sheikh Abu Ma'an Sada. He's one of... so he will be with us in the tour.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So Sheikh is also going to be going with us. And all right. So can we get moving? Sheikh, give me a minute. Let me walk with you. Let me walk with you.
No problem.
All right. So this is the place for here. About the celebration and the year. But Sheikh,
everybody comes day of celebration, so you're expected to yes, to express your joy and appreciation of the fact that Allah commandments, that is fasting, and he has promised that those who fast with faith and expectation of reward, he's going to be excited. The is the joy that you see being expressed.
Now, this is one of the two festivals in Islam, the Eid Al-Fitr. Can you explain it to us just a bit? I know a lot of people have heard it over and over again, but what does it mean?
When we talk of Eid, celebration of breaking the fast. We fasted for 29 or 30 days, and it is time for us to express our joy to Almighty Allah. So after the fasting, we're expected to congregate together, and then we express our thanks to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So that is the Eid Al-Fitr. Then we have the Eid Al-Adha. That is the celebration of sacrifice, where people who have gone to perform the Hajj will have to sacrifice to express their gratitude to Allah. those of us who didn't go, we are also equally expected to do so. So you see that the people in Makkah are doing it, and we over here too, we sacrifice to express our gratitude. Because Hajj constitutes one of the pillars of Islam, just like fasting constituting one of the pillars of Islam. So this is about it. Basically, we have 3 Eids. This one, that of sacrifice, and then Friday. Friday is the day of celebration of every Muslim. So you see that on Friday too, every Muslim will put on the best of clothing to go and express his gratitude to Allah for having ordered him or commanded him to pray. So every Friday we go to express our gratitude to him for giving us the opportunity to follow his commandment of prayer.
I see. Very interesting. And so this is where we are now. Now, is it the place where the chief imam camps during celebrations like this?
We'll be going to the Independence Square.
So,
yes, but this one is for the community, the Nima, Mamobi community, and the catchment areas. They are coming here. But that for the Independence is where the national chief imam will begin.
So across the country, this is ongoing at different places?
Yes, it's ongoing at different places. When you go to all the Muslim communities, it is ongoing.
Yes. All right. We understand that very soon the mosque will be opening. And once the mosque opens, a lot of people will be going in there. But we want to have a fair idea of how the mosque looks like before it opens for every other person to go in. So let's take a walk with me. Let's get to where we can enter into the mosque. And then we'll go this way, right? Okay. This is where we're going to enter the mosque. All right. So... this is where okay, let's go. And I can hear some sound. What is happening?
Yes, it's the praises of Allah. Yes, saying Allahu Akbar, that Allah is the greatest. Allahu Akbar, Allah is the greatest. La ilaha illallah, there is no deity worthy of worship except Allah. Allahu Akbar, Allah is greatest. Allahu Akbar, Allah is greatest. Lillahi alhamd. To Allah belongs all praise.
So this and this will be repeated over and over and over again. All right. So do we also, who takes charge of this place in terms of leading the prayers?
The leading the prayers is the imam for the community. He is leading because this Eid is for the community. But over here, we have a scheduled imam who takes care of the 5 daily prayers. And then on Friday, the chief imam comes to lead the prayer.
So the chief imam comes here every Friday?
Every Friday, he comes here. But the daily prayers is led by an imam who is also from Turkey. Yes, so probably we'll be meeting him.
I'll be glad. But if you're just joining us right now, this is Prime Morning, and we're here at the National Mosque. This is where we're celebrating Eid Al-Fitr, and we're here with our Muslim brothers and sisters. We're communing with them. We're also worshiping with them as well as they break the fast. Now, Sheikh Boche is leading us through the processes. We're going to find out what happens inside. If you've never been to the mosque, the National Mosque before, this is the time that you get to see what exactly happens over there and how the place even looks like in the first place. He's mentioned a few things that you can find when you come here. I'm sure he's definitely going to make us, understand them. Now, Sheikh, let's look at these things over here. They are all written in Arabic. Can you let us understand what they mean?
Yes, some of them like this is istighfar. Istighfarullah. That is that is forgiveness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So these are calligraphic writing. Sometimes it takes some time before you are able to see the writing because of the design.
Exactly.
So this one is like astaghfirullah.
Astaghfirullah.
Yeah, I seek forgiveness of Allah. That is the meaning of what is there. Astaghfirullah. Astaghfirullah. You see, I seek forgiveness of Allah. This is the meaning of it.
This one is very, 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 very deep.
Yes, it's very difficult to see unless you take your time. Yes,
but it has a meaning.
It has a meaning. All of them. All of them.
The other one over here.
This one is Yasin. Yasin is one of the names of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and it is one of the chapters of the Quran. In fact, the 36th chapter of the Quran, yes, which talks much about the Prophet and other events. So sometimes you find out they are calling somebody Muhammad Yasin.
Yes.
Yes. So that is the name of the surah, the name of the chapter.
Okay.
Yes.
I see. All right. So we're still trying to discover some of the writings over here, and one that's ongoing at the moment. They're still trying to put it together. So they pick these things from the Quran, and then they write them over there.
Yes. And then when you go into the mosque, you find
a lot of them. Okay, so I understand that we've got a couple of them in the mosque. So we're going to look at those ones as well. He's already explained this one, what is Yasmin, and it's all right, so that's what it is. Now, where do we enter when we come here? This is where we enter. All right, so this is where we enter into the mosque, and there are people already in there. There are people already in there. So Sheikh is going to help us. Sheikh is going to help us go through the process that we have to go through to be able to get into it.
Then the man can come in. The woman will climb up.
Okay, so explain it to us. The men will come here.
Yeah, the men will come here, and then for the women, they will climb up.
Okay.
Those who cannot climb up, there is a space for them behind where they can sit.
Is there a reason we separate the men and the women?
Yes, of course, so that we can gain concentration of whatever we are doing.
Okay.
You can imagine, when the women are in front of us. Distractions. So we let them be at the back or on top. Yes, so that is the reason.
Fantastic. So, Siedu and Sheila, find your way. I am with Sheikh right now. Sheikh, so I'm going to remove this.
Yes. Let me show them so that they can pass the women.
Okay, so Sheikh will also take them to the other side. Okay, all right, so you're on your own. This is the National Mosque, and I'm going to get in there right now. There's prayers already ongoing, so we're going to take our time and explore the place. Sheikh is going to help us. All right, so Sheikh, we're finally here in the mosque.
In the mosque, this mosque, it has been built by the good people of Turkey as a donation to the Muslims in Ghana. And major part of the contribution in terms of the funds came actually from a family, which is the Tunically family. Okay? So this is the edifice, and more than 90% of this fund for the construction of this mosque came from that family alone. The remaining came from other donors from Turkey. So this is a mosque from the people of Turkey to the people of Ghana, under the leadership of our national chief imam. Yes. So, alhamdulillah, when you see the mosque over here.
And it looks beautiful here. It looks super, super beautiful here. If you've never been here, this place looks amazing.
Yes. So the capacity here is about 5,000.
5,000?
Yes, it can take 5,000. Okay? 5,000. And then behind the forecourt, we can have about 2,000. And if we add the extra spaces, it can take about 10,000.
Okay, so
worship.
Everybody does not have to be in.
Public address system can take care, so they can hear everything. Yes.
All right, let's see some of the special place. Where does the imam stand? Where and all of that. So we're just about exploring some of the places that you can find when you come to the mosque, where the imam sits or stands to address the people and all of that. So there's a special place over here, and Sheikh would explain that to us. There's a writing over here on top.
That's where the imam sits. Okay. Yes, the imam climbs there and sits there. But for the chief imam, because of his age, normally we place that platform, that pulpit here, and then he sits over there. But those who he deputizes to pray for them, they climb up, and then they offer the sermon over there, deliver the sermon over there, and then all others can see them.
Okay.
Yes.
So what does this writing mean on the top?
The writing here is Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim, meaning that in the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful, or in the name of Allah, the generally merciful and then the specially merciful. The generally merciful or entirely merciful means that God is merciful to all the creations, even those who do not believe. He gives them water to drink, food to eat, everything He gives to them. But to those who are believers, He is going to give them special mercy after death. And that is the Ar-Rahim. So, Bismillah, in the name of Allah, Ar-Rahman, the entirely merciful, Ar-Rahim, the specially merciful. And this one we use in a lot of our, yes.
And I say it a lot as well, Bismillah Rahman Rahim,
Yes.
I say it a lot as well. Anytime that I need to show my appreciation to Allah for keeping me, I say that a lot. So, this is where the Imam stands.
He delivers the khutbah and he finishes, he comes here to now.
Can we get closer? Okay, so we're trying to get closer to where the Imam comes to stand when he's done with the sermon at the top. And Sheikh is helping us get to that space right now. Okay, so on a normal day, you'll not find yourself this close. But Sheikh is helping us get that close.
The Imam stands to lead a prayer, and then the congregation will be there. And then whatever he does, they will imitate him.
Okay.
Yes, and if there is any special lecture to be given, the person can sit here and then face the people. Okay? And then normally we have to ensure that we straighten the soft. So people will stand shoulder to shoulder. So they will be here, and then we have to make sure that every row is filled before the next, and so until the last. Yes.
Okay.
Now over there, that is where the muazzin stands. The muazzin is the one who called the prayer.
Okay.
But we have a general one we call, which reaches the entire city. That one, we have the room over there. The mic system is very strong. But after calling, when we want to pray, after I've called the people, we don't need to raise the voice again. They've already come. So the system is such that it takes care of those who have come. So this is what we have. And then the four pillars you see. Okay?
There's one here.
They represent more or less the four caliphs who came after the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. See, we have Umar, we have Abu Bakr, Umar, Uthman, and Ali. So you see their names over there. Yes. And then this one, the mosque over here, like I've said, the capacity is about 5,000. Yes. Now, when it is Friday, the place is almost full. The women are up there, and then those who cannot climb, we prepare a space for them outside.
Okay, Sheikh, the fun is disturbing us a bit, so let's get to that, the other side, and then we'll continue. But if you just join us, we're live on Joy Prime, and we're here at the National Mosque. Now, today is Eid Al-Fitr, and our brothers and sisters are here to worship, and they are here to also celebrate the day. And you can see me walking around in the middle of the people. Everybody's seated. It is not full yet, but we're still waiting for the full capacity. Once everybody's in, the prayers will start, and we all get to do it together. So at what time do we say that we are ready to move? Is it a time that we're going to use, or when the place is full?
No, the time is 9 o'clock. But depending on the situation, if maybe they have to extend it some few minutes, they will do. But originally it's 9 o'clock.
Okay.
There are a lot of people outside who will be empty. Yes.
Okay. So earlier, Sheikh mentioned the Shwazi, right? If I got it right, the Muazzin. If I got it, yeah. Okay. So let's get to see how the area of the Muazzin also looks like. If you have never been here before or never seen, this place before, so this is where it is.
He stands here, and then he calls. The main prayer is called. There is another space outside. But when normally it is designed that the Muazzin stands here, okay? But sometimes he can also stand amongst us here,
okay?
Especially when the people are not many. Okay. He can stand over there so that his voice could be heard in front and then behind. But if the people are not many, he can stand just behind the imam. That is the muazzin, the one who repeats whatever the imam says, so that those who are far can hear what the imam has said. So that is his position, yeah.
Now, on the average, how long does the prayer take?
Oh, on the average, the prayer, for this prayer, it will take about, let's say, about 10, 15 minutes. The imam is done, then the sermon will continue. The sermon can take about 30, 40 minutes, but the actual prayer will take about 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay.
So when that is done, it is expected that the people will be seated and then they will listen to the sermon delivered by the imam.
Okay, and after the sermon?
After the sermon, it is celebration, expression of joy, exchanging, pleasantries and all that. That is it.
Okay. Now, when it's not a celebration like this on a daily, from maybe Monday to Friday, does it follow the same routine in terms of prayers?
There is a slight difference.
Okay.
In our daily prayers, we have what we call units of prayers. Like on the morning, if it is either Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, it is the same. The morning prayer has specific units of prayer, which are 2. The noon prayer has 4 units. The afternoon prayer has 4. The evening prayer has 3. And then the night prayer has 4. Every day. But on Friday, the Eid prayer, it is special because although it is, there are additional what we call takbirat, that is saying of Allahu Akbar. We have additional ones being added, which makes it unique apart from that of the normal prayer. Yes.
I see. Very interesting. Now, are there any special things that happen over here as well that we can get to know? I can see there are Qurans over here.
You know, it's a reading place. When you come, you can pick any. There are very important books which cover all aspects of Islam.
Okay.
So when you come, you can take them and read. The Qurans are there and other Islamic books which cover other aspects of the Islam. So once you take them, you are in the mosque, maybe waiting for the imam to come, you can take them and read. After that, you replace them. They are not supposed to be taken away.
So these are scholarly works, including Quran, that you can read.
That's right.
Okay.
So that is it. And then maybe besides that, we normally have Quran circle. People come here to read the Quran, and memorize, on a normal day, memorize the Quran, especially our students. Okay. Now they are on vacation. Okay. From Monday to Friday, it's open. Every day is open.
Oh, okay.
So all the 5 daily prayers, people come here to pray. But our students, in the evenings, between 6 and 7:30, they study the Quran over here. Those who want to memorize the Quran or want to read the Quran, the opportunity is there. And he's one of our teachers who teach them the Quran.
Sheikh, come closer to me. Let me. No, come this way. Let's talk a bit about what you also do over here. So you are specifically for the teachings of Quran here.
Exactly. I teach Quran here. I teach the students, the international school students, and I also teach Arabic and sometimes to assist him and also call
for Adhan, which means what?
Yeah.
Well. So we would like to say Barakat Salah to all of our Muslim brothers and sisters as we continue to go along and get more education about the significance of certain key establishments within Islam here in Ghana, and also certain key practices and what they reflect in the lives of our Muslim brothers and sisters. Well, it's good to be in your company this morning, and of course, there's a lot to talk about, including the unfortunate news that has hit the boxing fraternity here in West Africa. A bout that came off on the Bell 7-Star Boxing League fight night at the Bukom Boxing Arena has eventually resulted in the death of a Nigerian boxer, Success Olanre. Okay, so I'll get the name again. So Olanre Waju met his untimely death after taking part in a boxing competition. But of course, a lot has emerged after that, and we'll be getting into the details of all of that. We must warn for viewer discretion as we bring you this video, which is the second round of the bout, which he fought against the Ghanaian opponent, which eventually led to all of this. So we plead some viewer discretion here. This is exactly what happened, and this is a video that has been happening. It's been all over on social media. All right, so we'll go to the next one. Later in the day when this story broke out, the Ghana Boxing Authority then issued a statement. And before that, we'll get into a few things here and there. But this is the constitution of the Ghana Boxing Authority. And Article 2 has the objects of the Ghana Boxing Authority. Now, let's go to Article 2.2 of the objects, okay? Article 2.2 of the Constitution of the Ghana Boxing Authority. It says to seek, promote, and safeguard the common interest and welfare of all individuals, groups, and stakeholders involved or associated with professional boxing in Ghana, such as professional boxers, veteran boxers, trainers, managers, promoters, matchmakers, boxing clubs, gymnasia, and ring officials. And also, Article 2.3 states to improve the quality of professional boxing in Ghana by making the rules and regulations to govern the sport in conformity with international standards, as well as promote the increased participation at all levels. Okay, so why are we getting into this? Well, it is because of the other angles that have developed to this particular story. So we would get into an interview that we had, or that has been granted to us exclusively by the Secretary General of the Nigerian Boxing Board of Control. And he tells us about some details about the boxer's participation in the bout. Now, by standard rules of boxing, a boxer is supposed to at least go through a certified medical and also be cleared by his sanctioning body. And in this case, the Nigerian boxer had to be cleared by the Nigerian Boxing Board of Control, and also take part in a weigh-in ceremony which will certify that the boxer is within the required weight category or the specified or certified weight category of which they are to participate in the boxing bout. So, Mr. Abudarin is the Remy Abudarin is the Secretary General of the Nigerian Boxing Board of Control, and he spoke to us earlier, and he has been giving us details of what exactly happened. And he says that the certification or the clearance of their boxer was for the bout on Friday. A bout was supposed to take off on Friday, and that was the conversation, and not on Saturday. So effectively, the Nigerian Boxing Board of Control are saying that they did not clear the boxer to fight on Saturday, but last Friday on the 28th. Let's take a listen to him.
Is that the NBBFC gave approval, that's release letter, to Segun Olanrewaju Success to fight in Ghana on the 28th. The 28th of March, I believe, is a Friday. That means weighing and medicals must have been done on Thursday. Now, at the weighing, I was made to understand an issue cropped up where Segun was being told that he's brought from Nigeria to come and lose to the Ghanaian boxer. And Segun said, no, we never had this agreement before I left Nigeria. But if you do want me to lose, then that means you must add to my purse. And extra must be paid. back and forth until Friday. That's the night of the fight. We were still discussing this addition or not. Shegun said the amount of money, maybe $500 that they were offering is too small. He wanted more. We were saying they will not be paying more than that. Eventually, Shegun said he wasn't going to fight. And he was taken from the venue of the fight Friday evening to the hotel so that he can leave for Nigeria on Saturday morning. The boxer and his coach, that's the one that came with him, we are already on their way back to Nigeria. I'm made to understand they were even about getting to Aflao, that's what I was told, before a call came. Maybe Shegun made the call, or the promoter or matchmaker made the call, and they said yes, they're now ready to at least increase or pay him what he was asking for as extra, and that there's a fight in Ghana Saturday night, and that fight, the bill will be put on that fight. So Shegun and now came back. That's where GBA aired. They shouldn't have allowed him to fight on Saturday because the release that was not for Friday. So it's a very, very bad case. And the rules of this game is that do weigh in on Thursday and you fight the following day. Not weigh in on Thursday, then fight 2 days after. So that's where GBA aired, and it's a big mess that we have on our hands. The family of the boxer, they are in disarray. We are not happy because Shegun was one of our good boxers, and is somebody that is a breadwinner of his family. Myself, the president, and our welfare officer will be going to meet with the family this morning, and we'll take issues from there. Thank you.
All right, so Oluremi Abuderin is the Secretary General of the Nigerian Boxing Board of Control and also the President of the West African Boxing Union. So a couple of things have happened over there. He has stated clearly that the Ghana Boxing Authority erred in allowing the boxer to fight on that particular day because the clearance that the Nigerian Boxing Board of Control gave the boxer, Oluwaseun Olanrewaju, the late, was for Friday and not for Saturday. So that is one thing that would have to clear with the Ghana Boxing Authority. All right, so the Trust Sports Emporium houses the Bukum Boxing Arena where this event happened. Now, they are the managers of the facility. Now, they also put out a statement, which I'd like to read to you. It is with deep regret that the Trust Sports Emporium confirms the death of Nigerian boxer Gabriel Oluwaseun Olanrewaju, who collapsed in the ring in an IMAX Boxing League match at the Bukum Arena and was later pronounced dead at the Kolebu Teaching Hospital. Now, the Emporium has the view that the incident postponed in the view of the incident, postponed the proposed start of the Amateur Boxing League until major issues arising from the death of the boxer have been duly addressed. In the interim, it's important to point out the following. The boxing event was not a Trust Sports Emporium event. The promoters are IMAX Boxing Promotions, and as part of ensuring that the events happen in a safe environment, we ensure that each event has medics and an ambulance on standby. These were present. The Trust Sports Emporium is always committed to ensuring that all events are held, in any, all events that are held in any of its facilities take place under such conditions. We wish to extend our deepest sympathy once again to the family of the boxer and the fraternity as a whole. All right, so the Trust Sports Emporium has been very clear that what they needed to provide was the ambulance or the medics, which they did. There was an ambulance on standby, and in fact, the boxer was transported from the Emporium to the Kolebu Teaching Hospital by this ambulance that was on standby, and there were some EMT, professionals as well on ground. Let's now go to the Ghana Boxing Authority's release, which came out around 4 p.m. Last night, yesterday in the afternoon, late afternoon. The Ghana Boxing Authority also put out a release, a statement, and I'll be reading it to you. This is the Constitution. Would like to have the statement of the Ghana Boxing Authority. So the Ghana Boxing Authority have stated clearly that the bout took place, and also they stated in their release that, the boxer was cleared and certified and weighed in to take part in the competition. Now, the Nigerian Boxing Board of Control, on the other hand, is saying that this was not the case, and so there is some inconsistency there, and would have to have the Ghana Boxing Authority come out and once again make this very clear to all of us. So I'll just go ahead and read paragraph 10 of the release from the Ghana Boxing Authority. Now, it says very clearly that the boxer was duly cleared, and I'm going to read that to you. We're going to put that on the screen in a bit. But this is it, paragraph 10 of the release. Okay, paragraph 10 of the release. Before I get there, let me just start with the initial paragraphs. The Ghana Boxing Authority has officially confirmed the death of the Nigerian boxer by the name Gabriel Oluwaseun Olanrewaju, who passed on at the Kolebu Teaching Hospital. Now, the Nigerian boxer took on his Ghanaian opponent, John Imbanugu, in a light heavyweight international contest over 8 rounds on the IMAX Boxing Promotions Fight Night for the ongoing Bell 7-Star Energy Drink Professional League for week number 15. So I'll skip and go to the 10th paragraph, which becomes very instructive for this conversation. Now, Gabriel Oluwaseun Olanrewaju was declared medically fit by the Nigerian Boxing Board of Control with his certified certificate as a professional boxer before the GBA sanctioned and approved the international contest. So there it is. So this is the paragraph I'm reading to you. Now, Gabriel Oluwaseun Olanrewaju was declared medically fit by the Nigerian Boxing Board of Control with his certified certificate as a professional boxer before the Ghana Boxing Authority approved the international contest. And for clarity, this international contest in question took place on Saturday and not Friday. So there is more in this particular story. We'll be bringing you some more as we go along, and we'll be looking at the various angles. But let's just put the images of the boxer here on the screen so we can identify him, the late Gabriel Oluwaseun Olanrewaju. He was 40 years old. That's the boxer. He met his unfortunate death at the weekend. He was 40 years old. He had a record of 13 wins, 8 losses, and 2 draws. Of course, we're not adding this very last bout to it, but that is the boxer. And the Secretary General of the Nigerian Boxing Board of Control has confirmed to me that they are on their way to his home in Lagos to go and commiserate with the family. And, other arrangements obviously would have to be made because the body is deposited here at the morgue at the Kolebu Teaching Hospital. So very, very unfortunate circumstances indeed surrounding the passing of this boxer who was a light heavyweight boxer who came to take part in a light heavyweight international contest right here. All right, so we've also got some highlights for you from the MTN FA Cup. We'll be bringing them to you just about now in a few moments. But this is the unfortunate passing, the unfortunate circumstances. And of course, you'd have to continue to follow us as we bring you some more of the developments in this particular story. Very, very unfortunate indeed. And, let's also, get some football bite for this holiday edition as we have a conversation with Antoine Semenyo. Antoine Semenyo, remember, has been in pretty good form and has been one of Ghana's top scorers in Europe this season. Well, let's go back for his exploits.
All right, Antoine, it's good having you. You come into this international break on the back of some good performances for Bournemouth. How's it all been for you?
It's been a lot. I think as a team we've enjoyed so much. I think individually enjoyed as well. This is probably the best season I've ever had as a player. So just thank God for that. I'm fit, strong, healthy, and obviously here in Ghana for international break now. So hopefully I can replicate all those performances for Ghana.
I mean, some years ago you had talked about rejection from some of the heavyweights in the Premier League, but how has it been for you, the transition from the National League through to playing at the top flight?
It's been hard. It's been hard. I've had to adjust somewhat. I think you pick up a lot of things when you're playing in the leagues. You're playing with older players, different experiences, so they're able to teach me, keep me humble, keep me grounded, and slowly push up the leagues. And every league you go up is quicker, better players, stronger players, so you have to be a bit more quicker. You have to be smart in your decisions. So by the time I've got to the Premier League, I've kind of learned the role from National League all the way through up, and the Premier League's the best league in the world. So you have to be quick, you have to be strong, you have to be smart, you have to be clinical. There's so many things that you need to be. So I feel like the first year I signed, it took me a little bit of time to pick up, and obviously second year onwards, it's been good. So I've enjoyed that process.
I mean, you want to look at the fact that the Premier League always is top of the table, but then what would you say has been, aside the Premier League, was your best moment throughout this career?
I think when I was at Bristol and I got Player of the Month in January. I can't remember what year it was, but yeah, I just had a crazy month. Loads of goals, loads of assists, everything I touched scored. So I would say that was definitely one of my favourite times, for sure.
Let's zoom into national team talks, because 3 years ago, the dreams of playing for the Black Stars, for you, I mean, would have been far and not in the picture.
Yeah.
How has it all been for you coming into the national team?
It's been good. It's been good. I think there's been ups and downs. Let's just say that. I feel like I didn't ever write myself off playing for the national team. I knew I always had a chance. I just needed to prove myself. But now that I'm here, I feel like we just need to show as a team that we're good enough. We could be one of the best teams in Africa. So I feel like it's a transition, taking time, making sure that we're all playing together as a team, listening to the manager, and hopefully the results will all fall in place.
I mean, you made your debut somewhere in 2022.
Yeah.
3 years on, and you...
All right, so there it is. Just before we go, let's just tell you about the excitement in the MTN FA Cup. Now, the MTN FA Cup has taken a very interesting twist. Who wins it and who gets through to win the big trophy itself? All right, so we are in the semi-final stage. Let me bring you the fixtures. Godwin Atram Devisa did some magic yesterday to make it, or to make a big leap into the semi-finals. So there it is. Golden Kick FC, they were able to make it to the semi-final, and they will be facing Atram Devisa Football Club, and that sure is going to be a very, very big clash indeed. There's no doubt about that. Also, Brekum Chelsea beating Bichim United to make it to the semi-final to face Kumasi Asante Kotoko. So there it is. So Karela had to bear the brunt of Golden Kick FC, and Karela not getting this opportunity. Golden Kick FC going through to meet Atram Devisa in this very big, semi-final. So we'll see how all of it goes. Well, we're going to bring you the trends right about now, and more comes right here on this holiday edition of Prime Morning. You stay with us as we continue to celebrate with our Muslim brothers and sisters.
Eid Al-Fitr, guys. I want to see how is everybody doing in Hausa, but my Hausa is not that good, so I won't even try. But it's time for your favorite segment, and my favorite segment, What's Trending. My name is Loy Shalade, and always I am your loyal, your just, and your girl. Now we're getting into the trends, but you see today we are turning that up a little bit. We're switching it up a little bit. I have guests with me. Yay! I'm not doing the trends alone. This time we're getting into it. I have with me Papa Yao Atamle. He's a comedian. Hi, Papa Yao.
Hi. Hi, Shola. Hi, guys.
You are supposed to greet me in, because we're in Eid Al-Fitr, so
yeah.
How are you greeting me?
Happy Eid Al-Fitr.
And then I also have Inasu. And then away from that, I have also with me another comedian. He's Kwame Ansah. Good morning.
Good morning. Salam alaikum.
Alaikum salam. You see, this is better. This is way better. So. Lafia low. You see, my Hausa is not that.
Marika.
It's okay. It's okay. Hey.
Sorry.
All right, so you guys, we're getting into the trends, but how are you guys feeling? Today is Eid Al-Fitr. How's it looking for you?
Yeah, I'm great. I'm happy for our Muslim friends and we are celebrating with them. From here, I'm going to choose some meat at Nima, so...
Assembly, meat in quarantine Morocco.
It's part of it.
Okay.
You understand? As a Christian, I think that is a great thing to do to support my Muslim friends.
Right.
To chew the meat they kill.
Wow.
I mean, the animals they kill.
Now come here.
I just want them to know, say, today is your day. I can't 9 months, but I'm married out to December. And you know, if you are, as you are enjoying yourself, remember us, so that during our time we can also remember you. You do me, I do you.
Come here. Last December, what did you give your Muslim friends?
Oh, they came home. You know, ours, you have to visit. Once you visit, oh, my best ramo, at least you eat some rice, you get some chicken. So, at least if I didn't give you anything this year, I'm just reminding you that I can't 9 months, I'm married. That's all. So.
Anyways, let's get into our trends. So, guys, for our first trends, we are going all the way to Kumasi. Just last week, there was terrible, fire outbreak in the Doom market. Now, there's another news story that has come out. This time, there's been demolition in the market, still as a Doom market, and the women are not very happy. This time, they're saying that this demolition, they weren't told about it, and already, I share half of their stuff. So just to find out that after all of these things, their, properties, their stalls have all been demolished without any warning whatsoever is really disheartening. Guys, did you see the story?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I saw the story this morning when I woke up. I think this is sad. I don't know, like, I just want to just get up and act like Kwame Nkrumah right now.
Please, act like you are free to act like Kwame Nkrumah. Yeah. What do you think you would do in this situation?
No, like I'm going to Kumasi right now and just raise my hands like this at Edum.
Right.
And tell the people of Kumasi that the time has come for us to be happy and rally behind our president. And go on a demonstration because they've demolished the place. I think this is sad. For me, the fact that a blue light was just on fire, I think last week, and I think people were actually moving from that side to where it got demolished. And now this too, it's sad, but I don't. For real, I don't know. I just sympathize with them and say, bro, you're too baby, ako baby. But
they had stuff there. Well, before we even get into it, let's take the story. Let's take a look at the video, because there's a video that is there of what took place. Let's take a look at the video. So you can literally see our mothers wailing because, as you said, last week there was already fire that lost so many of their things and their stuff, only to find out that their stuff have also been demolished as well, which is really, really sad. Assembly, if you were there, what would you do?
I'll ask for the editor.
Which editor?
The first video you played. Why? What influenced the choice of?
Oh, but say,
the person did great.
Be my bravo.
The person did great, like Professor Street.
No, you see, because I think it was trying to ignite emotion. So and
it was great. It was great.
Assembly, we are watching.
What was great?
And I'm wondering because
the music on that video.
Let's get serious.
Let's be serious. I mean, we are sympathizing with people. And
I know I'm gonna ask, but I know I'm the two video.
And I'm not day.
Charlie, so touching. the right music for the video. That's why the video is trending.
Because of the music?
Yeah, because of the music. It actually played a pivotal role in making that story go viral. Yeah. Because how can you watch this if you are not even sad with the video? The music, I think you guys should look for him and sponsor his education, maybe to NAFTI or...
No, they should sponsor his music instead.
Not the music, the editor.
Oh, the editor. Oh,
no, not the music. The music that is there, the editor.
Why did I wonder why our producers decided to put two of you here, because as I said, this is a very sad incident at Hamley, and you know I don't get what the...
And that's why I'm blaming the editor.
The editor of the video.
Yeah,
Why didn't he even mute it, right?
He didn't mute it. No. Do you understand? He didn't mute it.
I think he's also sympathizing with them.
Exactly.
I know. If this video was without music, it wasn't going to be this big.
Okay.
Do you understand? Because even the blue light one, you see there was no music, so it didn't really last like that. This one came just like 30 minutes ago or 1 hour ago, and it's all over.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm talking about the editing. Top notch.
Right.
I think this is what...
I think we should clap for the editing.
Yeah, production guys should actually emulate this.
Anyways, so social media really did see this, and we take a few... What's the question?
Were they informed, like pre-informed?
Oh, no, so you had the women say that they weren't told anything. They got there was no notice, no warning, nothing whatsoever. They just got there and realized that half of the stuff had been demolished, right?
That's sad.
That's really sad.
I'm sure they have I mean, a good plan for demolition, but at least...
You think they should have been told?
Yes, they should.
Maybe they were told. Maybe they were told. I think just like this, I'm sure maybe whoever is in charge won't just wake up.
That's what I'm saying. I'm sure that's probably the place they had gone to put their stuff. There's already been markings to it. Whenever you get there, you see that they've marked. You have to move by 15th. You have to. So I'm sure it could have been there.
I think it's even
given the notice like a year ago.
Right.
It's even closer to the railway.
Right.
And I think there's actually some distance you
are supposed to keep. Yeah.
So maybe they're about to work. And,
anyways, so as I said, social media did see it. So we'll take a few of the comments. Gold says that Edum Railways is meant for the trains, like he just said. More comments coming. This one is from Big Brother K. He says that it's only in Ghana that when such things happen, you would find some so-called people ending up talking like this way. If indeed we had proper systems to make sure that people wouldn't be putting up wooden structures anywhere at all, this would start working in this country. Do we have any more messages? Vondi says that don't worry, we are resetting and rebuilding. Hashtag.
This is Rwanda.
And Banson says that you guys should just keep quiet. We are resetting the country. Westside says that so all be mafia wekana. Susu says that next time you people will go in your numbers and vote for a party that has your best interest. So well, that is it. We wish our mothers the best. Our condolences also go to those who have lost some of their properties, and hopefully we're still sympathizing with you. If you can, just move away from there. Gather yourself, and then we hope things works well for them. But hey, let's move away from that to new looks. Have you changed your look in recent times? Because I've seen you. That Hamley I knew a year ago didn't look like this. Really? So he didn't have braces on.
Oh, bro, I got money now. You know.
Oh. Yeah. How much does your braces cost?
Around 18, 20K, you know.
At Hamley.
Baby girl.
This is not the fashion braces.
This is actually scientific.
When did you get it?
I think a month ago.
Because I've always seen your teeth. I think they're perfect.
I don't know. I had money, you know. I wanted to invest. I had money at a point in my life, and I wanted to invest. So I was just investing money, and also, why don't you invest in this? Because if there's 18K, one day if I don't have money, I just sell it to Pastor Ansa and take the money.
You take it from your mouth and sell it?
Yeah.
Wow. Pastor Ansa, what has changed?
Well,
same old.
Yeah. I think life has changed. Life has changed. I have a better resolution this year, so it has changed. But my physical looks, I'm not sure.
Right. Now, still on change, we've seen someone's change that has shocked and shook the whole internet. This person, we've seen him I think for about 10, 15 years, he's been consistent with one look. If you know Sarkodie, you know how he looks. Always his beard is full. He has his hair is almost like a Tamle's, but a little longer. And he always looks very fly. But this time we saw him and he looked very, very, very different. Take a look at the video and when we come, we talk about it. Charlie.
I think the focus was more on Shatawale's face. No, the facial expression.
What do you think he was saying?
Yeah, because I think if you play this video twice, everybody's focus, in as much as we are seeing Sak, everybody's focus
will be on Shatawale. Why?
Yeah, because Shatawale, I'm sure when Shatawale was I know I hate you, but
the time we have to do this thing or not into your
why this? Is it the same Sarkodie I'm beefing? And you see, Sarkodie is actually surrounded by the so-called like bad boys we know, like Shatawale, Medical. Sarkodie is like the late, and they were all shocked. They were like, you see, Medical was like, okay,
then our
see Shatawale.
At this point, they are seeing there's someone backsliding.
Oh, backsliding because of the hair.
I said the good boy.
Well, I mean, he has kids. What's if he's trying to be a responsible father? He wants to give you responsible father.
So this is the responsible father face.
Yeah, probably the responsible father look.
What was going through is that maybe he was maybe his baba did a mistake on his signature look.
You know, for a moment.
He was like,
or he tried a new baba.
Yeah, maybe he tried a new baba. Maybe he tried a new.
For the first time, Shatta didn't outside word.
Yeah, but he's shocked.
They kept explaining himself. He was explaining tired.
So you are Shatta. You are Obede. Explain.
Charlie.
Batman.
Charlie, where do I meet you? Charlie, shut up for getting a boy be a mature. Because yes, this is exactly how Shatawale was reacting. Like,
he didn't know what to say.
See. Even Medical, like,
I'm sure you'll be like, we didn't do this today, say we'll be bad boys.
Oh.
But now I don't trust her.
But I think it's really cute too.
Is it for a project? That's
what I'm saying. What if it's for a project? What if he just genuinely... I think he still looks good though. I think he still looks good. But hey, social media did see this and we have a number of comments, so let's take them. This one says that, see the way Shatta they look him. Clement says that Shatta they make the whole thing scary. And that says that the prodigal head is finally back home after so many years. You see, Joy joins the conversation saying that when you smoke too much, that's what happens. Oh, you guys. Do we have more? Frank says that he's most likely losing his hair. What's this? Androgenetic alopecia. Hey.
Yeah, I know that.
You know that.
Sickness. This guy has one.
Hey,
Nana K says that it be old video. Ghanaians pad, yeah. Hey, old video pa. Boache says that Shatawale is shocked. Papa J says principalities at work, they always act shocked. And Kweo says that even powers of darkness show. Postman also says that I like the way Shatawale looks at Sak, Charlie. Chokachino.
And for a very long time, not seeing them together. The first time seeing them.
And then we see that.
This thing looked cool. It looks like
planned.
It was planned. It was staged.
Oh,
it was staged.
I think it's really genuine reaction, because for instance, unless they are really good actors, I feel it was very genuine.
But how will you cut your hair, dye your hair, and go and meet Shatta?
And meet Shatawale all in one day.
How?
But how? Is it a movie?
All in one day. We wake up, we sleep.
You've done all this, like, it's supposed to be like, it's supposed to happen in a span of like 10 years.
Hey, 10 years?
Yes.
Just to cut your hair?
No, I mean just to cut your hair, dye it and
meet Shatawale.
He didn't post a picture of himself. His team didn't, they didn't cough about it.
They didn't tell fellow Ghanaians.
We just came to see new looks on
a meeting. I think I'm just waiting for the project. Maybe this is a promotional, material.
But the thing is, do you like the look? Do you like the look?
For real, me, it's fine. As a man, you understand? I like it. It's cool. It's calm.
Right.
You understand? Maybe Sarkodie is actually artistically. Maybe he's trying to. Why?
Oh, I'm listening to you.
I repeat, artistically. Maybe Sarkodie is trying to take us on a creative journey.
Right.
You understand? So let's just look at him.
What if the principality is...
Please, on that note, we go back. Snell says that he looks like Daku vibe. I almost said that. Awedam says that even principalities are shocked. DA says he's dropping to his roots. CJ says that Shatta is shocked. Francis says that man go do spiritual cleansing. Hex says Shatta is shocked. I mean, everybody is really talking about how Shatta looks very shocked.
His look-alike?
Oh, wait, he has a look-alike?
A lot, even Kobiche is one.
So probably now they also go and shave to look like.
So Kobiche, if you are watching me,
I think the principality is
the time has come for you to
go and look like your look-alike.
Otherwise, you'll be Kobiche.
Anyways. So guys, any new project coming up?
Yes, on the 20th of April, Easter Sunday, I have a comedy show coming up.
Right.
At Perez Chapel, Jowlu.
Yeah, the choir, sorry.
Yeah, the choir, sorry.
Right.
See, we have it's a blend of praise, worship, and humor. Yeah, and then I have Lexi on the show. I have Efia Barcelona. General and Tatia, Parrot's Mouth, Papaya will be there. All the comedians will be there, so please come. And then if you are sick in any part of your body, just come. It's the only comedy show that you go home with testimonies and healing. The Bible says that laughter is medicine to the soul. So just come if you're not well. Just come and laugh. And your life will never
come and laugh. I'll be there.
And it's called High Laugh. The theme is High Laugh Experience, as in laugh as laughter. Yeah, so High Laugh Experience.
Right.
Yeah. One thing I like about his shows is he's a pastor. And so if you come to his show and the jokes aren't or be delivered.
Right, and
Lexi has a show coming up at the Snap Cinema titled A Fool in April.
Right.
Happening on 5th April at Snap Cinema. Regular is not free.
Okay.
This is not free because Lexi.
I didn't.
Yours is free.
Mine is free.
Yeah.
So his is free.
But Lexi's own
is not free.
He's not a pastor.
Okay.
No, he's not
just a comedian.
Yet, so
okay. Regular is 100 cedis, double is 180 cedis, and VIP is 150 cedis. And also on 19th April, TED Talks by our very own Ojo, Professor Lionel, is happening at College of Physicians and Surgeons at Reg. The date is 19th April. Please come and appreciate talent, creativeness,
On that note, thank you guys so much for joining me. This was really fun, and this is how we end our trends, but we still have more. Hey, and we all know that it's Eid Al-Fitr, and we have Esiedwa and KMJ. They're already at the National Mosque, so we're going back there because our brothers and sisters, or our Muslim brothers and sisters, are about to break their fast. So let's head there a little bit. When we come back, there's still more for you right here on Prime Morning. My name is Loishla Ademi. I am your loyal, your gist, and your girl.
That guy.
Tuna, some eggs.
So why are jollof muzu?
Hello, kids. It's your chance to become the ultimate Big Chef Junior champion. If you're between the ages of 7 and 12, have the talent, creativity, and confidence to take on high-stakes cooking challenges, then send us a 2-minute video of yourself cooking your favorite meal and serve it while telling us about yourself. Then send it to our WhatsApp number 0551 575757. This is your chance to cook like a pro, impress the world, and battle it out out for the Big Chef Junior title. Deadline for submission is April 5, 2025. Big Chef, good meals by kids.
Absolutely. Papa.
Papana.
Yes.
Oh, Papana, mama.
Oh, one thing that excites me, is food. Every day I stand here, I talk about, tasty home and how when I go home, I eat about 4 times in the evening. That's why I'm gaining weight. I've said that I'll lose weight actually, But hey, this time it's not about adults cooking, it's about children cooking. I have experienced this show about 2 seasons, and I can tell you that every time they wow me in the kitchen. Anyways, we have Mama Big Chef here with us. Michelle Ejekum. Hi, Mama Big Chef.
Shola, what did you say? You said
that,
what? What excites you?
Food.
And
but it's not you. And that I've been eating late. I know. I said I was doing Fit Farm. You're very aware of my Fit Farm journey. But Shale and Fao. No, Michelle, why do you look shocked?
I don't want to talk too much because... Guys,
no,
if there's anybody to motivate you to go on a weight loss journey or to keep fit, she's obviously not the one. But we'll talk about that another time. she signed up for
why are you putting my
gym, and she said she was going for a month and ended up going for just 2 days. So you can imagine. But anyway, we'll talk about that another time. We're here and it's all about Big Chef.
This is how Michelle has just thrown my business on the streets. But it's fine. It's okay. It's okay. Michelle, season 4 is back.
You started it, I had to end it for you. Yes, season 4 is back.
Season 4 is back. Yeah. Where are we headed? What is new?
This season is packed with a lot of fun,
right?
A lot of excitement.
Right.
I don't even know what words to, describe it. And this time around, look, I know that, in fact, I've had feedback like, oh, it looks like the 14-year-old, no, you're almost 7 years for no.
True.
Don't worry, this time around, we've cut it down. Now it's from 7 to 12.
Right.
So between these ages, if you know that you're in there, from 7 and 12, please, the boys, please, mommy. No, it's not for just girls. Allow the boys to come. Last year, we saw Maudem,
our first boy winner.
Yeah. He came on and he said, Auntie, I want to be the first boy to win.
Right.
And truly, he won. So, I mean, it's not gender biased. Boys, girls between the ages of 7 and 12. Please make sure, see, today is a holiday. Tomorrow is a holiday. If you haven't sent your video yet, mommy, daddy, please, right now, just send them to the kitchen.
Right.
While they do their thing, they cook, you also video, you edit it to 2 minutes. We want to see the child, cooking and telling us about himself or herself. Oh, my name is blah, 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 and I'm cooking this. Let's see the process. Send it to us, and we're going to give you a call shortly. You come and meet the judges, and then the judges will also, ask you a few questions. You do 1 or 2 things for them to see that, truly, you were the one that cooked the food, and it wasn't cooked for you. And then you may be shortlisted to be part of season 4 of Big Chef.
Now, Michelle, we know that people have asked this question over and over again. When they come into the kitchen, do people help them? Because this 7 to 12 years, you're telling them to make, dishes from indomie to rice meals to soup and stew. Do you help them in the kitchen?
Well, this is raw talent you guys get to see. Well, didn't you see a video of a 4-year-old?
I mean,
making pancakes.
A very cute.
So you can imagine, if a 4-year-old is making pancakes and a 7-year-old can cook the etor and the eba and all of that, it's their raw talent. The only good thing is that we have our judges who are renowned chefs, very good chefs at what they do, and then they take them through the process. Okay, so this is how you hold a knife. They teach you the technical skills that you need to know. But oftentimes, it's their raw talent. They do the cooking themselves, the blending, whatever shape they want to do. Kids are very creative, and they can be very creative with anything. So we allow them to be creative with food, and so that's what we've seen over the years.
And let's just go back to a few seasons, because this is season 4.
Yeah.
Season 1, season 2, season 3. We've seen them come and go and come and go. What are some of the testimonies? Because I want to know, parents approach you, you get a lot of feedback, obviously. So the journey, are people liking the show? Also from the participants themselves, what are the feedbacks you're getting?
If you allow me, we're not going home today.
I'm all ears
because this is just a full bucket of things. But I mean, one particular thing is the fact that the parents always come back and they're happy. Okay. Seeing your child do what he or she loves to do, and there's this platform that they get to also showcase what they love to do. They are giving that exposure. If you're not confident enough, look, you come through this competition, you go out and you're very confident. Maldem is an example.
Yes.
And when we look at season 2, we've seen Laura, we've seen why am I forgetting my darling's name? We've seen Fudela.
Yes.
Now, Fudela actually runs a catering service. Now, she's done with secondary school.
Wait, how old is she again? No, wait.
Because I'm sure Fudela must be around 17 or 16. She was in secondary school when she joined. She was 14 at the time.
Okay.
You know, now kids, I don't know how they go so fast.
So fast.
So she's running a catering service now.
All on her own?
Yes, but with the help of her mom.
Okay,
but that is her business. You know, she's gained the what do I call it? The experience in the kitchen, experiencing all the heat, and you know, you have 30 minutes to do this, you're running. All of this thing is time management that you get to learn. And she's acquired that skill, and she's doing well with her business. Laura also started a YouTube channel where she's teaching people new recipes and all of that. Well, she came up with the, what was that?
The smoothie?
Chocolate burger, right? We all know that burger didn't have vegetables, but this girl decided to use biscuits and chocolate. And that is her own recipe. I don't know when she's going to register that.
Did you taste the food? Because I want to be hiding in the kitchen so I can taste the food with you.
Viewers, you all know I don't get to eat. You don't see me eating on set. Yeah, but let me just confess. I mean, behind closed doors, I do try.
And it's really good.
Sometimes I'm like, are you sure you are? You know, there was this little girl on set last year, Fidaus. Fidaus is only 10.
Yeah.
Fidaus was cooking and like, hey, are you sure you are 10 years old?
I'm telling you, but my favorite last season was Jaden. I watched for that boy. Because the drama.
Well, Jaden was a very fantastic young boy. He was only 9 years old. And, you know, I remember that contemporary stew he made. Oh, my goodness, Jaden.
Now, Michelle, let's move away from all of that, okay? If I'm a parent and I bring my child for this season, what do we stand to gain?
I like that question. I mean, I love that. So we're not just giving you cash and products.
There's something more.
This time around, you get, or your child, earns an educational fund worth 10,000 Ghana cedis.
Wait, so there's a cash prize?
You're getting 10,000 cash prize.
Okay.
You're getting products from sponsors. And the products, we're not just looking at what you're going to eat, or you may also have appliances as well.
Right. Michelle,
then you have a 10,000 Ghana cedis worth of educational funds. So how cool is this?
Michelle, I'm 12 years, okay?
Please.
Wow.
I should be saying that. But yeah, I mean, it's very mouth-watering. What you stand to get is very mouth-watering. And so, I mean, we've stepped up. It's season 4. We have to move, and you know, so we've moved up 10 times higher. And you can't miss this opportunity.
Now, we've encouraged everybody to bring their video. What number do they send it to? And also, when is the deadline for all of it?
So you see, I was telling them that today's a holiday. Take advantage, because the deadline is just Wednesday.
Wait, Wednesday?
Okay, it's Thursday.
It's Thursday.
No, I just decided to add an A. Because the way she said is Wednesday. So Thursday, 3rd of April is the deadline. So just take advantage and then send to the number 055 157 5757. 055 157 5757. And then when you send it in, use the hashtag Big Chef. And then you write your name, you put your name, you type your name in there, so that we're able to you know,
identify
the video, and then we call you to come and meet us.
Hey, I cannot wait. I'm telling you, I saw the 4-year-old's video and I was like, at this point, I have to go back into the kitchen.
It's unfortunate we're not doing below 4, because I've seen a couple of kids within that range, 4, 5, and hey,
they are doing things.
Like now on Kasana, the children that are being born, it's as if they are not
they are wired different. No, they are wired different.
They're not regular. Because I've seen a 3-year-old braid hair, I've seen a 4-year-old cook pancake, and I actually saw a video of, I think if she's either 4 or 5. On
her own. But Michelle, I want to know, someone is sitting at home thinking that I have to be a pro chef, right? So let's advise them, because I don't want people sitting at home to think that I have to know how to cook everything in this world before I come for the show.
No.
So yes.
See, you can be like me. Me, when I was like 9 years old, I was making banko and it was turning into cocoa.
if I had had the chance to be on Big Chef at that time, I would have probably joined, because even if you don't know how to do it entirely, you learn it while you're here.
Right.
All we need is that you have the zeal, you have the creativity, and you want to cook. You know how to cook. You don't need to be the best chef. Because when you come, we perfect that skill for you.
But Michelle, when is the auditions? Because now that we're talking about when we end the entries, when are we looking at auditions?
Well, so when after we have received the videos, we're going to give you a call and then let you know when you're going to come for the audition.
Okay.
Because you need to send the video first.
Okay.
And then you then come for the audition.
Right.
But that'll be based on our call.
Okay.
If you don't get our call, then...
So we're going to ring you, we're going to call you.
But we're going to call you to send your video, because until you send the video, we won't have your number to call you.
True.
So you'd have to do that. That's the first step into getting into... it's all part of the audition. It's the first step into getting to the second part, which will be this weekend. I've just given it out. So this weekend, and then we'll give you a call. You come and then you audition, and then you'll be picked for season 4 of Big Chef.
Big Chef, good meals by kids. I mean, it's really an exciting season about to unfold, and that's why you have to send us your videos. Send them now, 055-157-5757. Just 2 minutes video. It doesn't even have to be long. Tell mommy, daddy, anybody at home to help you. Remember that the entries close on the 3rd of April, right? 3rd of April on Thursday. So please send them. Now, I told you earlier that we're going...
Before you go, please,
right?
let me just say a very big thank you to my sponsors. Without them, I can't be Big Chef. Please, I beg you. So yes, to Frital, to Indomie, and to, of course, Fortune, thank you so much for holding us down.
Right.
And if you also want to be a part of this season of Big Chef, you're welcome. Just come right here to the front desk of Joy FM. Come and let's do business together.
I heard Juno is also part. Juno is here now.
Yes, also part.
Right.
Yes, so if you have Juno, you have Fortune. The meals are just going to be perfect.
Stop.
Perfect. Thank you guys so much for holding us down. Yeah.
Well, thank you, Michelle, for joining us. Please send your videos now. Don't let this chance pass you by, okay? It's just 2 minutes video. Send. Remember that we are giving you 20,000 Ghana cedis, 10,000 educational fund, 10,000 cedis cash for you, day. So please do send your videos, okay? Now, I told you earlier that we are going to the National Mosque, where we have KMJ and Isiedwa there waiting for our brothers and sisters to break the fast. We'll see that shortly, but hey, for now, we have so much more for you right here on Prime Morning. My name is Lois Lademi. Do not tune off.
Brothers and sisters, they were just done with the prayers. At exactly 9 o'clock, the prayers went out, and it's time for us to find out their fashion sense, what really goes into their fashion. I'm enthused about what I'm seeing so far, but I have a gentleman here with me. You're going to, talk a little bit with him, and then we'll get more into the fashion. Good morning. How are you?
I'm good.
Baraka di Salah.
Baraka Kadi.
Now, let's talk about what goes into your outfit for a celebration like this.
Today is a special day, so in East, you have to dress in your best attire. Feast, you see, so that's why you see everybody in his best outfit. You have to wear everything that you have in your room. You don't have, and you have to marshal all your family. Everybody you find on the road, you have to marshal them to the Eid. Yeah, marshal them to the Eid, so that you all make merry and celebrate and thank Allah. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much. Let's get. Pardon me, may I? That's your chief. Okay, so. Good morning.
Fine morning.
Please, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm doing awesome, and we are loving how you're looking this morning. Can you please introduce yourself to us?
Let me introduce this. We are Hausa Mamu Bizango Chiefs. Hausa Mamu Bizango Chiefs.
Okay. So we really want to get into how you are looking this morning. You are looking ravishing, by the way. This is really so. Tell us more about the outfit.
This outfit is a traditional outfit from Hausa tradition. Yeah.
Okay. And then how long does it take to put all of this together? Because it seems to be a lot. I mean, with all that is going on, how long does it take?
Oh, it takes a long.
Like approximately how long?
Yes, almost. They take 2 years. Yeah.
2 years to make this?
Yeah.
Okay, so before you came here, how long did it take you to dress up?
Almost 30 minutes.
30 minutes?
Yeah.
Wow. So you do the wrapping yourself? I mean, if...
We have special person who do it for us. Yeah.
Okay. So you don't do the wrapping yourselves. Okay, all right. So how's the celebration going to go like? What are you doing after here? And may I speak with you, please? What are you doing after here?
Yeah, from here we are taking our chief to rest.
Okay.
Then we have a dinner with him and with our friends.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so let me speak to our chief. What would you say to everybody, your fellow Muslim brothers and sisters who are celebrating Eid Al-Fitr today?
First of all, I will say Barakah Salah to all the Muslims in the world, especially you yourself and my two wives. And my family, and my sub-chiefs, and all my family, all the Makira family, I would like to say Barakah Salah. Especially goes to National Chief Imam and our Chief Abdul Qadir English. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day. You look very good.
You're welcome. Thank you very much.
All right, so we are still here. There are so many, the outfits. I have a lady here looking very beautiful in her jewelry. The pink is pinking. I mean, just, okay. No, I want you to take your time and give us the 360. Take your time. Okay, let's go. Hey. How are you doing? Barakah Salah. What's up this morning? You look really, really good. What went into your choice of outfit today? So here's the thing. She was quite, quite scared to do the interview, but she's here. Break it down. Don't worry. Just let us know. Are you a stylist?
Yes, I'm a
designer. You're a designer.
Yes.
So what? You're into fashion yourself?
Yes.
You sew?
Yes.
Okay, so you sewed this yourself?
Yes, I did.
Okay. You look good.
Thank you.
How long did it take you to make your dress?
I think 2 days.
2 days?
Yes. I was doing something else. So after this, I took it to the guy who did the stone for me.
Oh, okay.
So
the stoning didn't come with the fabric?
Yes. It's different. You did the design different. The one who stone it for you too is different.
And how long did the guy take to do the stoning?
Just 1 day.
1 day?
Yes, and he did that for me.
Overall, would you say your outfits, your outlook, your jewelry, your purse, your heels? Please, can we look at the slippers, okay? Let's take a look at the slippers. My goodness, she's looking very, very good. Overall, how much would you rate your outfit?
Hey! I could say the dress alone can cost you 1,000 Ghana.
My goodness.
And the veil, as you can see.
How much? Thank you so much. But you look good. You look so good. Let's have some more. Okay, I have a gentleman here. Barakah Salah.
Barakah Kade.
Let's talk about what's your name, by the way?
My name is Usman Tego. I'm a resident of Mamobi in the Ayawaso North constituency.
Okay, Usman. My name is Esiedua, and this is Joy Prime on Prime Morning on Joy Prime, by the way. You are watching it. Oh, thank you very much. Now let's talk about your outfit.
Actually, it was designed by this friend of mine. He's a fashion designer. Who does clothing?
Who does clothing?
Yeah.
Who put all this together?
Yes.
How long did it take you?
Oh, like 2 or 3 days I take do it for him. So anytime we are all together, my friends as well.
So did you have to tell him exactly what you wanted, or he did it himself?
He just looked at me and he knows my size and he's been sewing.
You didn't have to take measurements. Oh, he's been for you for a long time.
Yes.
That's incredible.
Yes.
So you did your own yourself?
Yes, I did myself.
I think he did it within 2 days or a day.
A day?
Yeah. Well, because of the time,
But you know there's something going on here. You did it. It's not part of the fabric, right?
No, it's not part of it.
Yourself?
Yes.
This is beautiful. So how much would you rate your outfit? How much? If anybody wants to come to you who does clothing, how much should that person have in his or her pocket?
Normally, like 1,000, like this. Something. It depends the kind of material you want. It depends. Yeah. I don't have a fixed amount. Anytime if you come, it depends the material that you want. Then I choose give you the price of it.
Okay. Okay, all right. Thank you so much, Hoodies Clothing. Thank you for your time this morning. All right, so we still have some amazing women looking all dashing and beautiful today. All right. Okay, so can you please come? So we have some more beautiful ladies. Please come closer to me. Come closer to me. All right. Please come stand here. Sandwich me. You look very beautiful. Baraka de Salah.
Baraka Kade.
Beautiful. Let's talk about your outfit. Your sunglasses alone, I'm sure, is giving like some 1 million Ghana cedi.
Alhamdulillah for everything. Yeah, we enjoyed it.
Okay.
This year was very massive and
very massive.
Like,
it was great. It was great. Yeah. all right. Thank you. Okay, so let's talk about your outfit. Who styled you style yourself?
My younger sister.
Okay.
She's my designer.
She's your designer. Are you a designer by profession?
Yes, please.
You're a designer. It tells it all. Oh, what's the name of your fashion house?
Diamond Secret.
Diamond Secret. Okay, now let's talk about yours and let's talk about how you put together her outfit.
Okay.
Okay, what do you have on?
I'm having Boo Boo, Diamond Secret Boo Boo.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. The fabric is beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Wow.
Thank you.
You know the color combination? This color and red. Barely would you think that a color like red would go with something like this?
Yeah, you know, people don't really like loud things.
Loud colors.
But I mix loud with dim things, so that's it.
It looks really beautiful. So how much for this boo boo?
Well, it's not really that expensive, though.
You don't worry. Don't worry. We understand.
It's not really that expensive, but on a normal note, like let's say it'll be like just the boo boo, and everything will be like 1,200.
1,200. So the boo boo plus this?
No, only this is.
But then just the design.
The design and the boo.
See, if you pay close attention to the boo boo, you understand the reason it is 1,200 Ghana cedis, because it's meticulously made. Look at the designs, the way the stones, this is really beautiful, Diamond. It's so beautiful. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Your earrings, your sunglasses, tell us about it.
Well, like I said, it's not expensive. It's not expensive though.
Yeah.
But let's say everything cost, with my bag cost like 800 there.
So you sell the bags too?
Yes, please.
Lady, pescapa. Oh, pescapa,
bags, materials. I
sell.
Yeah, I sell everything.
You sell everything. I love the shoes. Can we get the shoes? Can we get the shoes? My goodness. My goodness. Oh, Diamond, you look really, really good. Can we take a look at the jewelry? Because you are covering the jewelry up. I don't know the reason you're covering. There we go. There we go.
So it's two. I mix it. You making it one. Exactly.
Hey, you're a stylist. Enjoy your celebration. Let me speak with your sister. Now, let's talk about you. You're loving your outfit, I'm sure.
Thank you.
Did you choose the sunglasses yourself?
Yeah.
Hey, you guys are too stylish.
Thank you. Thank you.
Why the choice of the sunglasses? And the necklace, by the way.
Anyway, my sister chose everything for me because she sells it, so everything is from her shop.
And the shoes.
Everything.
Please. When you have to bring me something, something for the morning show, because you know tomorrow we are celebrating with you as well. So how about you bring me something for tomorrow? Is that possible?
I'll see to it. Don't worry, I'll take the numbers.
That would be great. That would be great because I'm loving this boo from Diamond. Please, the name of the shop again?
Diamond Secret.
Diamond Secrets. I'm really loving this. So you look ravishing. Thank you so much for your time today, and all the best to you. Right? Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Mommy.
Hello.
Yeah, Babe, everything, how you're looking, or attire, no. I love the hair, the dress. Can you smile? Oh, what's her name?
Baby Hirat.
Baby Hirat, you look beautiful. How are you? How are you?
I'm fine.
Oh, you're so beautiful.
Thank you.
Say thank you.
Thank you.
So yes, let me speak to her mom. You're her mom, right? You're very beautiful. She looks like you.
Thank you.
I love how you look. Let's talk about your outfit.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so what are you wearing?
I'm wearing a bazen, shoulder bazen.
Okay. Show them. Okay. Come closer to me. My goodness. Just come closer to me. Please come closer to me. I love your purse. I love your jewelry. Let's talk about this jewelry. Can we get an up close of the jewelry?
Yeah.
Why the choice of this jewelry?
It's
very bold. My goodness. Please come back. You have to come back and finish. So guys, all right guys, so we are still here at the National Mosque and we are celebrating the end of the fast, the 29-30 days fast with our Muslim brothers and sisters. With our Muslim brothers and sisters. So we are still trying to, really understand their fashion sense, really trying to tap into their minds when it comes to their choice of colors, their choice of outfits, the styles, the design. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Barika de Salah.
Barika de.
How are you?
I'm fine.
What's your name?
Camila.
Amina. Let's talk about your outfit. What went into... Why are you wearing green, by the way? Is green your favorite color?
Yes, green is one of my favorite colors. So.
And that's the reason you decided to wear green today? I can see that you are wearing... Your jewelry is not too bold. It's very simple. You chose it that way?
Yes. I like simple jewelry. Just something simple.
That's your choice. Let's talk about your outfit. What are you wearing?
Just the normal Dubai abaya and a majestic view, and that's so simple.
How are you celebrating today? We are done with the prayer, so what's up next? What's the day going to be like?
Well, I'll be moving to my auntie's place very soon, so I'm just waiting.
You're going to eat?
Yes.
You're going to party?
Yes, I'm going to party. Yeah.
All right, thank you so much, Amina. You look very, very beautiful.
Thank you.
So we are still live on Prime Morning on Joy Prime TV. My name is Esia Dua Akomia and I'm broadcasting live from the National Mosque inside Kalkudi. And we've spoken to a number of our Muslim brothers and sisters who are looking ravishing for their celebration today. Barika de Salah.
Barika Kadi.
You look good. You look beautiful. Thank you very much. Actually, so guys, I didn't tell you this. I styled myself.
Oh, that's...
Yes, I styled myself. I got this headgear, the Zara kept from Otto Gele, that is Gele Center GH.
Oh, okay.
And I put the rest together myself. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let's talk about how you also put yourself together. What went into it?
That's not anything new. That's the usual, as we call it, anago.
Okay.
And because
anago.
And because of office activity, I was very busy. I couldn't really prepare, but then I just opened my drawer and I think this is good to go.
And you still did this?
And this is what I got. Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Let's talk about your choice of jewelry and bag and shoes. You are doing gold. You love gold?
Yes, I love gold.
Why?
Gold is my color. I don't know, but the gold has been my color.
Okay.
Yes, so I love gold, and I think it's all good.
It's all good.
Yes.
It's blended beautifully, amazingly well. Well, what are you into?
I'm a politician.
My goodness.
A government official now. I am the head of corporate communication, Ghana Railway Authority.
That's nice. I love it when women are holding positions like this. Congratulations to you.
John Dramani Mahama. Right. Yes, exactly. And it wasn't just me. A lot of women have been involved, and that is that is what I love about His Excellency John Dramani Mahama's government.
Well, happy Eid to you. Enjoy the rest of your day. You look beautiful. Mwah, you look beautiful. All right, guys, so we are still here. Oh, so many beautiful ladies today. Hi, my God. Please come closer to me. Purple is one of my favorite colors. Anytime I see a woman rocking purple this beautiful and combining different shades of purple, it means that we're near big. Good morning to you.
Good morning, dear.
How are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm doing awesome. Baraka de Salah.
Baraka Kadi.
We are done with prayers. What are you going to do next?
Back to life.
Okay.
Back to our normal routine. Work. Prepare everything goes successfully this year.
Right.
Last year was a bit of struggle, but we pray this year everything will go well.
God will definitely help us. Let's talk about your outfit. I love the pet. See, you see, please, can we get the feet? Can we get the bag? Because the purple is really popping today. You look good.
Thank you.
Why so much purple? You've got different shades of purple. You love purple?
It's me, yes.
Okay. It's your favorite color?
Yep. That's
it. Really looks good on you.
Thank you.
So who chose your outfit? Who styled you, basically?
A sister called Lucas.
And you're loving it?
Yes.
Have you taken pictures already?
I'm yet to.
Hey, please hurry up. Please hurry up and go and take that picture.
I will. I'll show you.
Much of your time. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you so much. God bless.
All right. Bye. Okay, guys. So, ladies and gentlemen, okay, please come closer to me. This is very elegant. This is giving elegance. It's giving chic. It's giving beautiful and pretty. Hi, darling. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Baraka de Salah.